Hello everybody. Hello Kara, Mr. Zara, welcome. Nice to have you all here. I'm a man of my word and I promised that I would be playing some more Our Castle Walls tonight. What it is, what it do everybody. We're going to see how far we get into today's installment. And like the title says, hopefully we get to experience the true 1TP or OTP. One true pair. So, you guys already know the drill. Hit the like button on your way in, get a snack, get comfortable, and join me as we play some more Our Castle Walls. It's gonna be great. I've been speechless for nearly a minute now. I couldn't help but sit there and watch as both Sayara and Yuri left the classroom. Also, if you hear any noises in the background, that's just my dogs, so don't mind them. What Monica said earlier has been imprinted in my mind. The ending of the last stream. Yeah, I don't know. I might play more Fallen Angel on Monday. Who knows? Lord knows I had a lot of fun playing that shit. But hopefully we get to unwind from that craziness of Fallen Angel with some nice, soothing Our Castle Walls. A relationship good enough to argue with each other. What's that even supposed to mean? I also remember what else Monica said a little bit ago. If you just told her how her words made you feel, I should probably talk with her. Things are going actually well for once in my life, and I don't want to mess this up. Hello, Big Yoshi, Chaos Control, and DK. Hastily walking over to the closet to grab my backpack, Monica and I leave the clubroom at the same time, but walk in different directions. I have to find Yuri. Nice departure from Fallen Angel. Gosh. After a minute of running, I managed to catch up to her outside the school grounds. Well, you'll end up... Oh. Well, I think you'll like the end of this chapter then. Oh, that's good to know, Zero. Why is there nobody here? I don't know, man. At least you guys are here. That counts for something. Plus, people will end up watching the replay of this anyway. So. And if it matters so much to you guys, you could go ahead and share the stream. Tell all your friends and family who love Yuri from DDLC to come over here. After a minute of running, I managed to catch up to her outside the school grounds. We live awfully close to each other, so it's no surprise she'd walk the same way I do. Once I'm beside her, I poke her arm to get her attention. Hey, Yuri. She jumps at my words and stops talking. Oh, I forgot. This was Natsuki's point of view. I completely forgot about that. I don't have friends. Oh, I'm sorry, Big Yoshi. I completely forgot this was from Natsuki's point of view. I thought this was MC talking the entire time. Wow. Then looks over to me with a somber face. Her face is a bit red, as if she's done crying, which makes me feel even worse. Oh, congratulations, Big Yoshi. She doesn't say anything either. Somehow I expected this from her. Before I get the chance to say what I want to her. The ribbons on the textbook show you, yeah. Oh, okay. See, I forgot last time I ended off on Natsuki's perspective. But okay, good to know the ribbons are the corresponding colors. I'll remember that for the future. Before I get a chance to say what I want to her, she looks away from me and continues walking to what I assume is her place. Oh, great. May as well walk with her if that's how she's gonna be. Of course she is angry. She got tripped by her bahongers. You're still not gonna let go of that, are you, Kara? I roll my eyes at the thought before I muster up my apology. Look, Yuri, I've done something after what happened today. And as much as I hate to say this, Monica's right, I guess. I didn't even mean everything that I said. Yuri's face hasn't changed much, and she's not looking over towards me. Do you mean that? Yeah. I'm sorry about earlier. Blew over your chest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Big Yoshi. Don't get trapped. It's just... I guess I've reacted to the whole cute thing, and for once, things are actually going kinda okay. See ya, Big. The last thing I need is for you to be mad at me forever.
Thanks for telling me what made you upset. I'm sorry I made you upset too.
Yuri stops walking all of a sudden, causing me to as well.
Do you still want to be friends after all that?
Yuri, you're silly. Nobody goes around asking questions like that. Of course I do. Yuri's sad look turns upside down. Let's turn that frown upside down. She's not cute. She's a baka. Baka. Yes. We must embrace the baka.
Okay. Good. I feel a little better.
Me too, you big softy. Oh, this is nice.
But that's the second time today somebody has called me silly. Do I really act as such?
Wait, hold on. A second time? I did remember something I saw in the club earlier today. What was going on with you and Killen today?
Oh, well, for whatever reason, he brought in a book that he thought I would like, and we ended up reading a little bit of it together. The book is enjoyable so far.
Looks like I'm struck gold. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Natsuki's gonna pry. Wait, hold on. Before I go any further, I'm gonna hit up dash. Yo. Alright. I did that, so wait to see if I hear anything back.
Maybe he likes you, Yuri.
Oh! I don't know about that.
Come on, Yuri. Why you gotta lie to yourself, Yuri? Don't be like that. Come on now.
Yuri starts moving again. This time a little bit faster than before.
Oh, she doesn't want to talk about it.
She would start walking away the moment I tried picking fun at her.
Well, of course. You think she's gonna sit around and have you make fun of her at her expense? Nobody got time for that.
Shit. Oh, come on. You're not supposed to be this dense. The signs are clearly there. He brought it in for you to read, and said that when you read it, and you said you read it together with him.
But Natsuki, I've only known him for 2 days.
A lot could happen in 2 days. What of it?
Ooh. I don't know how to feel about this.
Relax, Yuri. If he ever does anything to you that makes you upset, just let your best bud know, and I'll teach him a lesson he'll feel until next century.
Damn, son. He's like, don't worry about a thing, Yuri. Let your good old big strong pal Natsuki handle things. I got your back, Baka.
Did I ever mention how much I like picking on Yuri? She makes it too easy.
Kill is a Baka. No, you're a Baka chaos.
Ooh, that shouldn't be necessary. He's been very polite towards me, besides what happened earlier.
Well, that's fine and dandy, but just remember what I said now. The both of us approach the park as our conversation comes to an end.
Oh, this looks like the park that was... Well, not exactly. It kind of reminds me of the park that was in Change of Perspectives.
This is where we go our separate ways, as we have to walk the opposite way from each other. Hey, Yuri. She looks over to me, expecting more. I cross my arms, trying to hold back my laughter. Have fun with your boyfriend tomorrow. Before I catch a glimpse of Yuri's reaction, I run off giggling uncontrollably.
Damn, Natsuki. Damn. Sitting here trying to pick on Yuri and shit.
Aw. Well, that didn't turn out so bad. Time to get home and think about dinner. I should make something special for Dad. He's been improving a lot over the last month.
Bubsy isn't real. Bubsky can't hurt you. Keep telling yourself that.
Maybe I should try my hand at homemade pizza dough and sauce tonight. That ought to make him happy.
Huh. 3:56 p.m. Guessing this is MC now. Also improving a lot. What does that mean? What's going on with Dad? Heading down the hallway toward the stairs, I've become lost in thought over what happened. Over all that's happened today. Jesus Christ, what a day. Let's recap what happened. First, Wallace was being a dumb idiot as always. Oh, wow. This is a cool shot. Oh, this is a cool shot of the stairs. Classes were boring as hell, like always, and managed to make all the 4 girls in the club irritated today. Natsuki's dad isn't evil in this mod. Oh! Good on you, Mr. Zero. A mod where Natsuki's dad isn't an asshole or evil. Props to you, Mr. Zero. Also, MC's tech boss are bricks instead of ribbons to show how different he is. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Let's hope I didn't have to put like always at the end of that. Hello, Tag. Welcome. We're playing a nice, soothing mod called Our Castle Walls. Nice departure from Fallen Angel. The weather outside is starting to become more and more chilly. I'm hoping we don't get an early snowfall this year. Autumn is a nice time of year to me. It's when the leaves start falling off the trees, and the landscapes around here become more beautiful. I like this music, by the way. It feels like Earthbound. It gives me like Earthbound vibes from it. My walk home continues as normal, shivering every once in a while. Who's the Afro Zero ripoff? Well, I didn't make Yuri mad at me. I got to read with her today, and I told her she could hold on to my book for now. I'd like to read again with her, hopefully tomorrow. It was then that I remembered what else is in the club. The argument between Yuri and Natsuki. Oh yeah, that. Heck, man, what was I thinking? I should have said all that stuff to Yuri. God, I'd be surprised if he still likes me after all this. This poor guy. Likes me. I'd better apologize to her the next time I see her. Fallen Angel is just super fucking crazy. Yep, very true. Too much murder happening in that mod. Natsuki too. But what would have happened if I had not said anything? Would things have escalated even more? Probably. It's probably best if I don't get the answer to that. What else happened today? Oh. What happened today happened, that's that. After a few minutes, I make my way to my house and open up the mailbox to see what's inside. 3 envelopes. None of them look like a letter of any kind from anybody. I'll deal with this later. Closing my mailbox, I stash the mail away under my left arm and approach my house. Did he knock on the door 3 times before opening it? With that, or was that just footsteps? I don't know. With that, I walk to the kitchen and place my bag and the mail onto the table. Taking a seat, I lay my head down to the table and relax for a bit. What should I do first? A whole minute passes, and all I've done is stare at the wall and think about what I should have done first. And what should be done first. How productive. But haven't we all been there before? Maybe I should get homework. Oh! Change your clothes, you big dummy. Change your clothes, you big buck. Pay your taxes. Yeah, Big Yoshi, when you come back, pay your taxes, bro. In Chaos, tell Big Yoshi that. Once I'm in my room, I change out my uniform and get myself into yet another t-shirt and pair of jeans. It's still that time of the year when a jacket feels nice. Plus, it looked pretty decent in one, so I throw one on. Consider that 2 stones with 1 bird down. Once I'm back downstairs, I walk into the kitchen and open up the fridge. Scanning its contents, I see nothing readily available to microwave, and I'm feeling a little pressed for time to actually make something. Guess I'm snacking on fruit all day. I've been there before. Grabbing 2 apples from the bottom drawer of the fridge and closing it, I make my way back to the table, unzip my backpack, and pull out my orange homework folder. An hour passes, and I'm pretty much done with all the work that was assigned today. There is seriously no way I'm going to use any of this in my future. Haven't we been there before? The age-old question, when am I going to use this? That's why I have posters, give you something to stare at when my brain goes empty. That's fair. I got a bunch of posters in my room too for that reason. They help inspire. I only have 5 more problems left of algebra from earlier today, so that went by pretty quickly. Another thing that ran through my mind is that I really should go shopping one of these days. I haven't had ice cream in a few weeks. I should pick that up. I just had ice cream not long before I started streaming. It's good. Maybe some more frozen pizza. Hey, wait. What came in the mail today? Thanks to my short-term memory, I'm on to the next task of the night. Putting my now completed homework away in my orange folder. Said folder gets stuffed into my backpack. Walking to my living room and placing my backpack in its all too familiar spot on the couch. It's now ready for tomorrow. Heading back over to the kitchen, I grab a knife from one of the drawers, sit down, and use it to open up the mail that was sent to me today. And sure enough, it's some junk mail, the water bill, and the electricity bill. Well, that's just freaking great. I also can't forget the daily ritual of worshipping all my Eli Manning posters. Yeah, that's true. Eli Manning's probably the best quarterback the Giants had in ever, and that's saying a lot. It's very sad. Oh, okay. All right, Car. I see we're doing algebra in the chat right now. All right. My parents are letting me hold on to a credit card that's strictly used for bills and groceries. They also let me hold on to a debit card which gets $100 transferred over on the 18th of every month. Kind of like spending money for me. Taking a look at the amount of bills, I start staring blankly at both the statements and consider my plan of action. Some feelings of fear arise at the thought of doing adult stuff, but it's easy to push those away as I've done this a few times before. Well, since I've never got a checkbook by my mom and dad, there goes that idea. Mom and Dad once told me that it's very unsafe to send cash out in the mail, so I probably have to resort to getting separate money orders again. You ever had to get a stop payment on a money order? I have not. I have never had to get a money order before. It's happened to me once, and it was a nightmare. My dad was a bit upset at me the one time it happened, and it felt like absolute torture. We stopped playing Murder Simulator yesterday. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. With him telling me over the phone what to do, and actually trying to contact the union that issues the money orders, I'm surprised I didn't cry that day because of social exhaustion. I swear to God, if this happens again, I'll be very angry. So, keeping the amount numbers in my head, I get up, grab a second apple that I didn't eat, and put that in my left coat pocket, my phone in my right pocket. Oh, hello, Desire Creation. Long time no see indeed, playa. Well, you came at the best time, for this is Purple Season, the month of Yuri. We're playing all Yuri mods all month long. It's gonna be great. You have a lot of catching up to do. I walk over to the front door and realize I left my house keys in the lock the whole time. God dang. I'm surprised they're still here. Money orders are fun, especially when the place put a worker that doesn't speak English. Oh, that's awful. I really need to be better about this kind of stuff. Yes, you do. Stepping outside and relocking my door, I put my keys into my coat pocket and start my journey over to the 24-hour convenience store. Yay, Yuri. I mean, Yuri Baka. Yuri bad. It is only a little past 7 p.m. I hate that it starts to get this dark this early. I already can't wait until springtime actually kicks in, when it becomes darker much later on in the day. Oh, hey, Lance. Welcome, bud.
I mean, not that I really care or anything, baka. I don't go outside as often as I should, but the natural sunlight feels nice.
Time for things to get fun. Oh, good to know, Mr. Zero. It improves my mood most of the time. Isn't there a word for that? Atmosphere? Atmosphere! Yeah, that's probably it. Whenever I have to go to the convenience store for something, I always pass by the park on my travels. I love this music, by the way, Mr. Zero. I have only a few moments of this park when I was growing up. How cool would it have been if there was a swing set here? I'd be all over that. I'd be all over that action. Shoot. That's something I haven't done in a long time. My attempts at reminiscing at younger times is broken by the sound of something I don't think I've heard in a long time. A harp? Like, who's playing the harp at this time of the night? Was that a harp? What would one of those be doing out here? That's what I'm saying. Alright, we're just walking in the park. No, we're heading to the 24-hour convenience store. But apparently to go to the 24-hour convenience store, we always pass by the park. And then we hear a harp for some reason. I don't even know anybody that plays one, but it sounds like it came from the forest in the park. Curiosity getting the better of me, I make my way off the sidewalk and into the park towards the forest. So there just happens to be a forest by the park. Approaching the forest shows a path that my parents always forbade me from exploring for whatever reason when I was a kid. Maybe they were just concerned for my safety back then. If there's anything that watching Arthur taught me, is that if all of us did everything our parents told us to, then the rate of discovery would drastically slow down. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. You can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You gotta listen for your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. Ah, God, you got me feeling Arthur. Alright, enough thinking about Arthur. We must go in deeper. That's what she said! Surprisingly enough, I don't feel scared at all by walking down this path at night. The sound of bugs and crickets at night usually makes for a pleasant atmosphere. Oh, he said it again. He said the thing. Yeah, that's the word. Continue down the path. The harp I heard earlier makes itself known again. Oh. There's the harp again. Hoomst just has a harp that they bring into the park late at night. It's getting louder the more I keep on walking. That means I must be getting closer. While I continue walking, I purposefully make sure to keep my footsteps quieter, as to try not to draw any attention. I'm guessing it's Yuri playing the harp, right? After a little bit more sneaking around, the slide in front of me puts me in awe. It's a lake, out here in the skirts of town, on the outskirts of town. More importantly, it's not the lake that takes me by surprise. It's who's at the lake playing the harp. It's Yuri? Yuri just knows how to play the harp, apparently. Also, oh no, that's just a shadow, I think. I was like, Yuri has some wide hips, damn. I was like, oh no, I think that's just a shadow. But yeah, Yuri's out here playing the harp, I suppose. She's the one playing this whole time. She's in a beige colored sweater and in black pajama pants? Either way, I'm awestruck by what I'm witnessing. First off, this place is gorgeous. Hey, he gonna pull up exactly, Lance. He pulling up on dubs. There are trees everywhere. The other big one seems to have fallen down close to the water. A few butterflies can be seen flying around. And instead of Yuri peacefully playing her angel's harp, her fallen angel's harp. It's so gosh darn stunning. The reflection of the moonlight on the water makes everything feel nice, and her skin glistening under the moonlight makes her look like an angel. A fallen angel? Maybe not a fallen one, but a shining one at that. Okay, Mr. Zero. Maybe not a fallen. Yo, Mr. Zero, I respect that. You gotta pay homage. You gotta pay homage, Mr. Zero. I see you. I see you. I decide to start tiptoeing in my Jordans over to her until I'm about 2 feet away from the tree she's sitting on. She doesn't notice me the entire time. Quietly sitting down cross-legged style, wait for her to finish playing. Got you! Oh, hey Finn. We come full circle. Yes, we sure did. Yuri's point of view. 6:53 p.m. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Homework was hard to focus on, thanks to everything that has happened today. But I managed to get through and complete everything. Thank goodness I didn't have to worry about that anymore. Taking my finished homework and putting it in its proper spot in my purple folder, I placed my folder in my bag. Getting up from my bed, I walk over to my bedroom window to open it and stare into the world outside and let my mind wander.
Shin falls into the lake. That would be pretty funny, Kara.
There's no way Natsuki could have meant what she said when she said it. How could someone think of me as likable?
I could think of 2 big reasons why someone would think of you as likable. Just 2 really big reasons off the top of my head.
I don't really see myself like that. I don't know. But Natsuki has a point though. Why else would he want to read with me? Why else would he tell me he likes what I have to say?
I walk up in my Crocs, she sees and immediately beats me with her harp.
I don't know. Having too many unanswered questions is making me feel uneasy. So I take a breath of fresh air, close my window and step away from it to start looking around my bedroom.
Check under my sweater. God, I had big teeth.
I'll worry about making dinner or running tomorrow's poem later. I know to take my mind off of all this. I look over to my knife collection I have hanging on my wall and stare at it for a few seconds, somehow still mesmerized by all the colourful unique designs of each of them. No. It's been a week since I've last felt like wanting to do that.
Oh, good for you, Yuri.
I still can't believe I picked something like that up. I then look over to the closet in my bedroom, walk over to grab my trusty friend and place it in my bag. I'm glad I have this around as an alternative.
Oh, so she plays the harp to cope with the feeling of wanting to cut herself. That's so healthy. Gosh, Mr. Zero, you're making everybody so much better this time around. It's great.
Changing out of my school uniform into some more comfortable clothing, I make my way downstairs and out of my house to go for a walk.
Gotta go, dude. Big will check it tomorrow. I'll tell you how it went. Alright, bye.
The walk to the lake is as silent as I'd like it to be for now. As I'd like for it to be. There's nobody around, the breeze is gentle, and I'm glad it's not too cold out here. But the cold never bothered me anyway. The book I brought for him to read. I've read through it a few times already. It'd be nice to share with him to see what he thinks about it, like he's doing with his book. But why though? What were his motives for bringing a book that he enjoys?
I don't know, what were your motives for bringing a book you enjoy? If you want to ask.
Wasn't it because he wanted to share something he enjoys? Much like I did for him. But then again, what Natsuki said. Ooh. Why did she have to say that right before she left today?
Do you want to build a snowman?
She gotta just be joking when she said that. But what if?
What if he likes me? What if? That it's not like that's the whole point of this mod or anything. The MC getting together with the purple haired beauty that is Yuri? Because it's a literary trick. Exactly, Carl.
There's no way he could like someone like me that way.
Come on, Yuri.
But why did he choose to read with me today?
Because he likes you.
Why did I allow it?
Because you were happy to have somebody who was interested in you. And because maybe you like him, Baka?
It's not like anything bad happened, though. Go! Go! I ended up placing both my hands around my temples. I could feel a small headache come on from overthinking. Taking a little bit of time to recover, I stopped my tracks and noticed I'm already at the park. The walk here so far seems like such a blur. Was I seriously not paying attention for that long?
You were preoccupied. You sure books in literature club? Mind fucking blowed.
I hate when my mind goes overboard like that and I can't keep up. I end up missing out on the atmosphere outside.
Oh, she said it. She said the thing. She said the thing. She said the thing. She said the thing. Everyone's saying the thing.
It's okay. Just breathe. After taking some time to inhale then exhale, I put all my focus to making my way through the forest path, and then on my way to the familiar spot at the lake.
7:13 p.m. So here we are together at the lake. In and around the lake, mountains come out of the sky and we stand there. 24 before my love and I'll be there. Once she's done playing, she noticed me sitting there, jumps back a bit, nearly dropping her heart. Well, duh, you snuck up on her like that. She must not have been noticing me here, and I don't blame her.
Qilin! Well, what are you doing here?
Oh boy. How am I going to explain this? See, I was going for a walk, I was going to the store, I happened to hear some harp music in the distance, so I decided to come see what it was about. I walked out this way, and found you were out here, so I wanted to sit and listen to you play the harp. That's all you gotta say. Well, I was walking to the store, I heard someone playing the harp while on my travels, and I guess I decided to wanted to find out for myself what was up. Curse my SEAL Team 6 training. Made me a ninja. I'm sorry if I scared you. You see, you were doing alright until you didn't announce your presence, you just decided to sit there. You just decided to sit there and listen to her. That's where you went wrong. I then bring my head down for the 5th time today.
Oh. You don't need to be sorry. I should have guessed something like this would happen.
Sorry. Wait a minute. I had to stand up from my spot on the ground and put on a more serious face. No, Yuri. You just reminded me of something from earlier. I'm sorry. About what I said to you in the clubroom. I probably shouldn't have said that to you. And you don't have to try to. You don't have to try at all to be cute. After seeing her face turn pink for the 2nd or 3rd time today, I look away from her out of slight uncomfortableness. Juice Plays. Hello, Juice Plays. I haven't seen you around these parts before. Hope you like Yuri mods. I guess I was just upset about what was going on. Said some things I really didn't mean. And there was him sitting down where I initially was, but Yuri remained silent. I decided to force myself to lock eyes with her. Yuri, you're not upset with me, are you?
No, I'm not. If anything, I'm rather happy that you tried to putting a stop to what happened.
Whew. Yeah, that's because I didn't like how Natsuki was talking to you. You two should kiss! Lance, Lance, you see, they could do that, but if Manga shows up again... Yes, UT recommendation system go burr. Well, thank you, YouTube, for doing your job. But Lance, if Monica shows up out of nowhere, interrupts them again, ooh, I'm flipping tables, Lance. I'm flipping tables, I'm throwing mugs. I feel like I had to do at least something about it. That girl really gets on my nerves sometimes. Also, I enjoy DLC mods in general. Yuri is great. While Juice plays, this is Purple Season, the month of Yuri. I'm playing all Yuri mods all month long. And it's going to be great. So if you like DLC mods, you like Yuri, stick around because you came to the right place. Why does this work for everyone but me? I get recommended Nerf videos. I watch nothing about Nerf. I don't know, man. YouTube is weird. But I'm glad YouTube works when it's supposed to. How are you able to put up with her? Yuri looks to be in deep thought right now.
I guess it's because I've known her for a while, and have become used to how she acts.
Sounds like they've been friends for a while then. Well, friends is... I don't know, seems kind of stretching it. How long have you and Natsuki been friends?
Well, I would use the term friends loosely. But I've known her ever since the club was started.
Oh, I gotcha. I know how that is. I then get up off the ground and sit down in the same tree that Yuri is on. It's about 4 yards long, so we have enough space for another person or two to join us if we wanted to. But for now, just me and Yuri is fine. She looks over at me with a slightly concerned expression. That and 7-year-old CNN videos, because why the hell not? Hey, Yuri. A little bit off topic, but thank you for giving one of my favorite books a chance. That means a lot to me. Her eyes perk up at me.
Oh, well, I should be thanking you for bringing it in. You had me in mind when you brought it in.
I sure did.
That means a lot to me.
Wait, did this girl really just do a turnaround on me? She sure did. Hold on. She brought in a book for me too, did she not? Does that mean... I can feel a burning sensation in my face due to the gears grinding in my head. A small smile makes its way into my face that I don't dare hide from her. Hey, speaking of which, how come I haven't seen you all? How come I haven't really seen you all at all this school year? Did you move here this year or something? I may have seen you once or twice in the library, but my face doesn't hurt from too much blood flow anymore. That's when Yuri smiles sadly at me.
Qilin, I've lived here all my life. Most of the time around lunchtime, I'll eat in a classroom in the library.
That explains why I don't see her in the lunchroom either. Wait, Yuri, do you have trouble interacting with people as well? Yuri nods. We could bond over how we don't get along with people.
A bit more than I'd like to admit.
Me too. Well, I do eat in the lunchroom when I'm feeling up to it. I'll sometimes eat out in the hallway if I don't want anyone to bother me or if I'm in a bad mood.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
well, I understand where you're coming from. Oftentimes, eating by myself can become a little lonely. Well, to be able to eat with someone else would be nice every now and then.
What's she trying to get at? Yo, say you're gonna eat lunch with Yuri. Do it, you won't. Do it, you won't. Someone who won't judge you for wanting to be away from others, I'm guessing.
Well, I suppose. Not only that, but someone who can appreciate silence as much as I do.
Mind if I join you one of these days, then? She looks pretty surprised at my question. You get a rummage through closets and sneak some answers. Not that I did that. That would be bad and a big no-no. Oh, of course not, Tag. You're a good Christian boy, Tag. You would never do such a thing. But then calms down and begins overthinking again.
I don't know if you enjoy my company very much.
Are you listening to yourself? He's like, bitch, please. I'd be so happy to have you in my life. Just take me. Wouldn't you have told me to go away just now if you didn't want me around? Yuri, what makes you think that? I mean, we read my book together today. Of course I enjoy spending more time with you. Whoa. What am I saying all of a sudden? You're saying that she wanted to spend time with her because you like her. You like her and you want to get in the walls. You want to get in her castle walls.
Alright, if you say so. But wouldn't people think differently of you if it would be... Wouldn't people think differently about you? But wouldn't people think differently of you if it became an everyday occurrence?
Yeah. Oh no. I'm sitting eating lunch with a cute girl. Ah! My reputation is ruined. Oh, perish the thought. Why should that matter? Most people in the school know that I'm different from everyone else. Haven't you noticed that by now?
No. Not really.
You're not big brain, he's smooth brain. Maybe we're one and the same then.
Kilin, what do you mean?
I feel comfortable enough to tell her this. She should know. If we're gonna be together, that is. I have autism. Do you know what Asperger syndrome is? Her eyes awaken at the mention of that. Ha, joke's on you, I don't have a good reputation.
Some relatives on my mother's side of the family have it. So yes, I do.
Well, at least you know about it. I don't have it as bad as other people out there. I guess you could say I'm pretty high functioning. That's why I see the counselor at our school once a week, because most of my problems are with social situations.
But you don't seem to act so bad when I've seen at the club.
That's because I've had a lot of experience and failures with trying to talk to people. As when I was a kid, not only was I driving my mom crazy by being hyperactive, but my mind ran at the same pace too. I always wanted to figure out how things work, including people talking to each other. That is, when I felt like I had the courage to speak up. There was always a drive to self-improve and to incorporate critical thinking when it came to figuring out how things work. And oftentimes, this involved looking back on hindsight over things I've done that could have been changed. and also from learning from mine and others' mistakes. That's why I may appear somewhat normal on the outside, but my mind has had the satisfaction of getting to figure out the details on, well, I think you get what I'm trying to say. Oh jeez, now I'm the one who's rambling. Yuri giggles at me.
You don't need to worry about that. Just know that you're not alone, Qilin. I can relate to quite a bit of this. How old were you when you found out about this?
I am looking down at the ground, lost in thought for some time, trying to recollect important info from the past. Once I knew... Why didn't I not find out about this until now? I mean... At the very beginning of the mod, it says at there's a tagline, everybody's story with autism is different. Plus, Mr. Zera himself has autism. So he wrote this mod from the perspective of somebody who has autism. The premise is the MC has autism, he gets along with Yuri. Now you know. Once I know exactly what to say, I'll look back up to meet her gaze somehow. I regret tearing apart my mom's new DVD with VHS player. Bitch had a cover. Fuck, you would give me back my Blue's Clues VHS. Oh, bye, Finn. Good luck with the house chores and everything. I found it during my 10th grade year. Dang. I had stumbled upon some papers my parents kept stored away and asked them about it. That's when they broke the news to me. Oh, so his parents knew, but they just never told him. Wow, that's crazy. Supposedly I was diagnosed when I was 7. But they didn't tell me at all. Probably out of fear of me not understanding anything. I let out a small chuckle at my next thought. I always wondered why I went to go see a strange doctor. A strange doctor who asked all kind of intelligent questions at that age. No, silly, that's not Strange Doctor, it's Doctor Strange. Silly Qilin. I look away from Yuri's general direction to stare at the grass below me and gather my thoughts again. Yuri says nothing though. She must be waiting for me to continue. I don't know if I should be thankful to my parents for not letting me know at such an early age, or betrayed by them for not telling me soon enough. I discovered I had it when my school counselor called me special. True story. Is that a fact? Huh. So Tad, you're telling me you actually... So Tad, you're saying you actually have Asperger syndrome? I know it sounds weird, but I just don't know. And I bring both my hands to the back of my head and look up into the night sky for a bit. Sometimes it really hurts being different from everyone else. Not being able to get hints that normal people can make. Worrying about people's reactions most of the time. Not wanting to interact with people to avoid unnecessary judgment. I bring my head down to look over at Yuri to meet her gaze. I hope you understand. Oh, she could definitely understand that. Oh wait, I'll be lurking. Currently editing my own stuff for DDLC Salvation playthrough. Have you played that one? I've watched a playthrough of Salvation, but I haven't played it myself. I played Relapse not that long ago, which I know is very similar to Salvation. So, but Juice plays. What do you think of Salvation? I had childhood Asperger syndrome. Apparently, I don't have it anymore. God knows how that works. That seems strange to me because, from what I know, that stuff doesn't really go away unless you had a very mild case of it. Which, interesting.
Qilin, I mostly feel the same. Sometimes I don't know how to talk to people. Sometimes I don't know how to make people see me as normal. So I think I understand how you feel. Please try not to feel isolated.
Oh, no worries there. At least the feeling is mutual. But, real talk though. Yuri, oh yeah, Yuri relapse is different. Oh yeah, that's true. Being normal can really be boring at times anyways. Doesn't Monica seem a little too normal?
Excuse me.
Think about it for a second. I think it's pretty good and faithful to the original game as far as glitches and stuff goes. It's interesting. The actual modder found me and joined the Discord later to talk about it with me. Oh, you have a Discord, Juice Plays? Oh, get out of here, man. That's cool. I have a Discord too. Monica's the most popular girl in her school, but hasn't said much in the club for the past 2 days from what I've seen. Yeah, I recently had a mental exam done for social security reasons, and the psychologist I went to told me that they don't know why I need to evaluate me because my disability won't go away. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, autism doesn't really go away. That's not how it works. My sister's had it all her life. It's not going away. Besides that, though, she just goes and talks to people. Nothing holding her back physically or mentally. Oh, thank you, Juice Plays. Almost like a robot.
I suppose. She does keep herself busy with her schoolwork and the piano, but somehow has time for her own club.
Yeah, Monica also seems like the type to try to get all A's in school. Sounds about right. Maybe she's overworked or something. Wait a minute. Monica plays the piano?
She does. Didn't you know?
No, that's why I'm asking. Well, no. I figured she'd play something different, like the flute. Exactly, I'm just saying what I've been told by the dudes in doctor coats. Huh. Interesting.
Why is that?
Because they named the whole instrument after her. Oh, this guy's got fucking jokes. This guy's got jokes. They named the whole instrument after her. Harmonica.
Oh, stop it.
Other than that, though, you're right. I don't know how she does it, but whatever floats her boat, I guess. At least she's a good person, though. Unlike some people in our school. Well, at least this version of Monica's a good person. I don't know about that Monica from Fallen Angel, though. Yuri smiles at me.
Monica could be a sweetheart, most certainly. Although, I've heard a few times when she has had to act authoritative and put some people in their place. Mainly Key and Clyde.
Key and Clyde? Ugh. I'm glad to interact with those two. I've heard stories about how Clyde pushed people into the fountain in the schoolyard and got away with it. That's not cool. That's no good.
I remember hearing about that. Ooh. That's disgraceful.
Disgraceful. Monica has locked away from this mod. Was locked away from this mod. References to Outcast, another moment with you. Oh, 2 other Yuri mods I haven't played. I have to look into those. Disgraceful, disgusting, despicable. Nah, I don't think Yuri would get that reference.
I wonder if Monica ever had to deal with Wallace.
Who now?
Oh, just some guy in her school. Monica is something that just depends on what the story needs her to be. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Her and Sayori both fall into that kind of role. They're both whatever the story needs them to be. That was a reference to season 2 of Thomas the Tank Engine. You know, I'm not caught up on my Thomas the Tank Engine lore, Mr. Zero. I wouldn't have known that. Good to know. Did I make a Sonic reference? I sure did, Juice Plays. I sure did. Glad you caught it. He never really was a problem years before, but he's been picking on various people this year for no explainable reason.
I can't understand it. What would cause such an unexpected change in attitude?
Beats me. There's an awkward silence between us. Maybe I should change the subject. Hey, Yuri? How long have you known Sayori?
I've known her probably as long as I've known Natsuki.
So yeah, when the club started. Oh, neat. Were you friends with her before Monica started the club? Oh, hello Autumn Gailey. Welcome back. I remember you.
Well, no. Aren't you friends with her? She brought you into the club in the first place.
No, you're confusing me with another guy. Have I seen the movie yet? If you're referring to the Sonic movie, I have not seen the Sonic movie yet. Although, I love Idris Elba as Knuckles. That's something they should have done a long time ago. That British accent for Knuckles actually makes him sound very intimidating. Surprisingly, no, I never was. Being Burka, that's what changes people. It's like, bitch ass, candy ass, pussy ass, bitch ass Baka. What you gonna do, bitch ass Baka? Hold up, I smell new book. She's nice and friendly. A people person from what I've seen. But I hadn't really spoke much. I hadn't really spoke with her much. There's another awkward silence between the two of us, but it is broken when I notice her angel's heart lying on the grass next to her feet. My mind's still on the last topic, still bothering me more than it should. There's gonna be a fun conversation with my mother tomorrow. Huh. Well, good luck with that, man. I hope your mother's cool about it and doesn't try to obfuscate. A light bulb in my head clicks on. Oh, hey. How'd you learn to play the harp, by the way? Her eyes widen as she reaches down to pick up her harp. She then returns to her normal sitting position and looks out into the water in front of us. If you don't know it, Google it. It's funny. ABDL. I don't know, Autumn Gailey. I don't know. But I do know somebody who is.
Back when I was a kid, I'd always seen them on TV and in books. I told my parents I would like to try it out. They agreed to it, and it's become another hobby of mine alongside reading and writing.
Writing. Oh, yeah. Earlier today. Sorry to go a bit off topic, but earlier today when we were reading together, you mentioned something about how you come here for inspiration. Do you come here for writing ideas as well? Man, it's just asking her a bunch of questions. Car really wants Yuri wet. Well, hey. Yo, Tag, you know how it is. Yeah, just sometimes you see a cute girl and you're just like, I really just want to see her wet. It's just all I want in life. That seems to make her even more happy.
Ah, you remember? Yes. Sometimes I'll visit here if I'm ever in need of inspiration for writing, or if I just want to enjoy the ambiance and let my mind wander.
This girl. She knows how to captivate my interest. Oh, you like to let your mind wander too? Isn't that one of the best feelings?
Yes. It feels very liberating at times, almost like medication.
Yes, I can see that. But one nice thing about letting your mind wander is that it feels like every single part of your mind is in a constant flowing stream. It allows good ideas to come to you rather than trying too hard to think of stuff, you know?
Whew. And this is from your experience too.
I suppose. It happens often when I go to the beach.
The beach.
Wait. How long have I actually been out here? Taking advantage of Yuri's silence, I pull my flip phone out of my pocket and look at the time. 8:05 p.m. Jeez, really has been that long. Jeez, has it really been that long? I should probably head home soon.
Huh? Did you say something?
Yeah. It's getting awfully late and I didn't expect to be out here for this long. Yuri's just zoning out, just like, huh? Oh.
You're right. I, too, have been out for longer than anticipated. It is almost bedtime for me.
With that, Yuri stands up from her spot on the fallen down tree. Before she gets a chance to walk away, I extend my right arm to grab her left sleeve and tug at it twice. No, Autumn Gailey, I figured out what it meant. I had to think about it for a minute. And I said I know somebody who is because I do know somebody who is in ABDL. They're very infamous in the Doki Doki space. Wait. Don't go just yet. She proceeds to sit back down in her spot next to me.
Kilin, what is it?
It's time. It's time for what? Look, Yuri. I don't know how else to say this, but I think you're pretty fun to be around. I may be awfully superficial when it comes to stuff to talk about. I may either talk way too much or not enough. I may take stuff at face value too often. I know I can be a difficult person at times. What it is, what it do, amigo. Welcome to the building, my bro. But that doesn't seem to bother you at all. That's why I enjoy every chance to talk to you so far. It doesn't matter if the two of us don't appear as normal as everybody else. That doesn't matter at all. I believe that nobody in this world should ever be lonely. So, what I'm trying to say is, I extend my right hand towards her with only my pinky extended. My index, middle, and ring finger curved toward my palm. I'd like to be good friends with you from this day onwards. Ah, see, y'all thought he was gonna confess to her. Get you baited. Wasn't there rumors for Idris Elba being the new James Bond? There were rumors, but they were only rumors. Also, get your bait, everyone. You thought he was gonna confess to her and tell her you want to be my girlfriend? No, man wants to be friends. Yuri looks at me with somewhat visible confusion, but seems to get the hint when she smiles and does the same with her right pinky, which then intertwines with each as she continues to smile warmly at me. UFC's happening right now? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, amigo. We talked about that. So, Dan, you're watching UFC and you're watching me? Yo, I appreciate that, man. You really are a real one. This is actually happening right now. This feels nice. Now wait, there's more! That's when I bring up my thumb up to... That's when I bring my thumb up and bring it out towards my pinky. We gotta stamp this to make it official. She giggles at me and proceeds to do the same until the faces of our thumbs make contact. Aw, this is a cute picture. I was like, aw, that's pretty cute.
Oh, you. I guess you really are friends now.
I flicker back. Hey, I flicker back. Ooh, ooh, references. Ooh, to the poems. Ooh, God. I love it. Right now, I wouldn't have it any other way. No, it's not a blood pact. It's a cuteness pact. That log really got small. You're right. It got really small, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about how big it is. The log's not important. I thought they were about to do a John Wick type of agreement.
Thank you, Kilin. You've made me feel really nice tonight. I know I'm not good with people, and this might be a little different for me, but I hope I can return the favor sometime.
So this is it. This is the start of something new. Things can only look up from here on out. Size of the log don't matter exactly. We probably gazed into each other's eyes for the past few seconds or so, but it was well worth it. Her eyes have a very inviting glow to them. It makes me feel more safe. Our fingers break contact with each other for the night. We should probably head out now. Before Monica and Oh, Mr. Zara! Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, I'm so glad I'm playing Fallen Angel at the same time as this. Mr. Zara, you son of a bitch! We should probably get out now before Monica interrupts us for talking too much. It would be funny if Monica just jumps out of nowhere. She's like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" I was like, "Auto Gaily, I went, I don't like to be this guy Auto Gaily, but you're kind of weirding me out with this whole big diaper fetish thing. Could you like tone it down a peg or 12, please?" The two of us share a moment of laughter before getting up from our now imprinted spots on our spot trademark. We walk away together from the lake and out onto the park, enjoying the atmosphere around us while Yuri reminds me about poem sharing tomorrow. God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You're like me. We're two of a kind. We're different from the others. I can see your soul glowing with a mysterious light. Once we both reach the sidewalk, we exchange our farewells and depart from each other for the night. I can't help but watch as Yuri walks to wherever she lives, awestruck by the realization that just occurred to me. I don't mean to stare, but the tendrils of her hair are illuminating as she walks under the amber glow of the streetlights. Holy dang. Never in my life would I have thought I made friends with a ghost. Oh, I see Mr. Zara, the tendrils of her hair, I flicker back, the streetlights. I see you're bringing the poem to life. It's time to go home and read for tomorrow. Thank God Monica didn't pull up because I was waiting. We all were waiting. We all were waiting. Mr. Sarah knew what was up. I see Outcast. No, not Outcast. Fallen Angel. I see Fallen Angel really stuck with you, Mr. Zero. Either that, you just wanted to reference as many Yuri mods as possible in this one. You hate to see him go, but you love to watch him leave. Have you read the fanfic Doki Doki Diaper Club? I have not. I don't really roll like that. You need to go talk to Andrix Dev. You and Andrix Dev might get along autumn gaily. Or are you Andrix Dev in disguise? You just did tell me. Be honest. My journey back home was uneventful, except for eating the other apple that I brought with me. I also thought about what to write for tomorrow. Oh, there'll be references plenty later on. I don't think I knew what I was doing. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's funny, Mr. Zera, so don't feel like you did anything wrong. I mean, references can work well when you implement, like, depending how you implement them. So I wouldn't feel too bad. Once I arrive at my house, I go through the process of unlocking my front door, entering and locking. I see my backpack is still in its spot on the couch. That's relieving. I mean, who would come in and move your stuff, bro? I walk into the kitchen only to find both the electricity bill and water bill still on the table. Are you kidding me? God dang it! I forgot all about going to the store! I contemplate walking back to the store, but I'm already back home. It's late. I still have stuff to do before bedtime. Besides, due to these bills says I have 5 more days to get this taken care of. Yeah, you have more important things to do than to worry about bills, like talking to Yuri and making a friendship pact. Way more important than getting money orders ready. This will give me something to do tomorrow after school, as long as I can remember. I'm surprised dude doesn't have a journal to like write stuff down so he doesn't forget. Language, young man. Watch your profanity. Just to be safe, I grab both the bills from the table, walk over to my backpack, open it up to place them inside, and zip it closed. The rest of the night consists of me walking into my room and sitting on my desk to attempt to write a poem for tomorrow. Yeah, okay, alright. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, is this next chapter? Chapter 3, Unusual Hobbies. It's more important than taxes of water. Thursday, October 7th. We don't know the time. It's more important than life. It's more important than drinking water. It is wintertime in the city. There is very little traffic around, both people and automobile-wise. The snowfall is rather light today, which makes for an enjoyable atmosphere. No, Tag. No, Tag. Do your job. If you see people acting weird, you have my full permission to get rid of them. It is okay. The main holidays may be a few months away from us, but that isn't stopping me and my mom from enjoying our time together while we go shopping. I'm really happy to get to spend the day with her. There's nothing more I could ask for right now. She's someone I never want to lose. Oh, so he's with his mom. Oh, that's cute. As we're making our way down the not-so-crowded streets, my mom doesn't seem to mind that I got my arm wrapped around hers as we walk to our destination. It makes me feel more safe.
Mom, can we go to the toy store today? I haven't been there in so long. Ah, of course. I don't see why not, you know.
She smiles warmly at me and which adds to my excitement for the day.
Thanks, Mom. You're the best.
My grip on her tightens a little bit.
No problem, sweetheart. Has school been okay for you?
Yeah, things are going decent. My counselor I see once a week is really nice and has helped me out with dealing with people.
Well, that's good. I'm happy to see how much you're improving, you know? Me too. What about you and Dad?
Things been going well?
We're keeping things afloat. Gotta have time for our favorite son, you know?
Aww. I can't help but smile and bury the side of my head into my mom's arms with her remarks. As I mentioned before, the holidays haven't quite reached us yet. But seeing that I rarely get to spend time with my parents, I guess the two of us going to the toy store would be considered a special occasion. I love these backgrounds too, you know? Actually, no, I think I've seen... Oh! I've seen this background at two places. This was in Keeper of Reality, and I think I've seen the same background in a different visual novel. We approach and enter the store. We notice there are no employees at the front counter. They're on break or something. They're probably here somewhere. As I look at everything the store has to offer, my mom calls out to me.
Qilin, remember to try to keep it under $20 today.
Right. I smile back at her and begin my journey through the store. With this place filled with all sorts of cool things, my interests are rather limited. Usually when something captures my full attention, it becomes the majority of what I think about for months, sometimes even years. Yeah, that sounds about right. Actually, that's exactly right.
I think the word for this is hyperfixation.
I've seen this background a lot with English and Japanese edits. That makes sense. It's like you're a stereotypical convenience store background. You really can't go wrong with it. This one has English edits. After looking around for a bit, I find something that catches my eye. Walking over to the aisle it's in, eyes on the prize, I reach out and grab it. It's a Thomas the Tank Engine die-cast metal train, sealed in the portrait art style package. Well, Mr. Zera, I'm guessing you grew up on Thomas the Tank Engine. Which, you know what, out of all things, you know what's funny too, Mr. Zera? My sister also loves Thomas the Tank Engine. They're pretty interesting. Might just be a coincidence, but it's an interesting coincidence. Reminds me of Me and You. I can see Outlands. Well, this background was using Me and You. But it's one I've never seen before. A twin pack of Donald and Douglas? Out of all 85 released in this kind of package, I've never seen this one in my life. I must have it. But it won't be under $20, I bet you. Taking my treasure, keeping it stuffed between my left arm and my body, my eyes land on quite a few dollar bills I see conveniently scattered around the store grounds. Thomas has been an important part of my life. I even mentioned that it's going to be influencing my mod sequel. Ah. Looks like a steward shop. Oh, okay. Oh, so wow, Zara, huh? That's really touching. I mean, I love Thomas. Like I said, my sister adores Thomas the Tank Engine. So, that's good. Nope, that's quite interesting to know.
Oh man, I could buy more stuff. And Mom would be able to as well. Finders keepers.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Now he's got to decide between giving the money back or getting the Douglas, the Donald and Douglas, the Donald and Douglas of diecast balls he wants. After taking the time to stuff every single piece of money I find on the ground into my pocket, I run to the front of the store to show my mom the good news. Mom! Mom! Look what I found! There was no response. Where did she go? Uh-oh. And the sinister music coming in? Uh-oh.
The workers still aren't here. Oh no. I don't like this at all. Panic instills within me as I look around the store trying to find anyone who can help me figure out what's going on. But all I see is the same dusty, abandoned front counter. Mom? Where'd you go? I run outside the store and find the blue skies turned to a nerve-wracking shade of red, with absolutely nobody in sight. This is too scary. I run back into the store in search of anybody, but nobody's still.
Oh, anybody, but nobody's still. Also, the store's looking all hazy.
Mom! Ah!
Oh, Mans was having a nightmare. We need a little controversy because it feels so empty without me. The real Sayori. Please hang up. Please hang up. Please hang up. Shooting out of panic, I take a moment to relax and think about the dream I just had. Mom. I can't help but feel tears invade my eyes, but I'm not to the point of crying. Those kind of dreams really hurt, knowing how far away Mom and Dad are, and not being able to do anything about it. Not only does that hurt, but my stomach grumbles and aches due to not having a proper dinner last night. You freaking kidding me, dude? Once my eyes become less blurry, I look over to my alarm clock. 5:58 a.m. I want to go back to sleep. I'll probably end up feeling worse than my alarm will go off in 27 minutes. Alright, hang on. Let's think about this for a little bit. Maybe I'll take a longer shower than usual. Which is great for your water bill, my guy. Great thinking. Your water bill's gonna love it. Oh, hey, Storm Boss. How old is MC? 18 maybe? I want to say he's 18. But what about the diecast figure? No dream shall prevent us from having it. The diecast model transcend time and space. Also, Zara, if you want to answer Car's question, day 3 is the longest day in the mod, by the way. Oh. So I'm gonna go to the store and grab a drink. Alright, Lance. See you when you get back. Yeah, those always make me feel better. No, wait. A bath sounds even better. Get into 400 subs. That would be nice, Storm. That would be nice. Let's do that instead. After stretching for a bit, I get up out of bed and make my way over to my bathroom. Grabbing a towel from under the sink, I turn the temperature handle on the bathtub all the way it'll go to my bath, nice and hot. Honestly, no, Storm, to be honest with you, I want to get to at least 1,000 subs or more by the end of this year. I really feel like I could do that, especially since I have some ideas in the works that'll really get a lot of attention. So after making sure the water feels just right, I carefully step in and start relaxing. I keep a rubber ducky from my childhood in the bath to keep me company, and also because it makes a funny squeaky noise. Oh, that's cute. It never fails to amuse me. I try not to take too long in the bath, so I quickly dunk my head in and apply shampoo. My hair is surprisingly easy to manage, considering its length and all that. It's just down to the bottom of my chest. It's a miracle that the school's dress code allows me to keep my hair at such a length, as long as I keep it in a ponytail. That's good to know. Well, if that's the case, why does Yuri get to have such long hair? Why does Monica... why does Yuri get to have such long hair? Monica has long hair, but Lisa's a ponytail. Sayori and Natsuki have short hair. Why does Yuri get to change all... Why does Yuri get to have her hair all the way down there? Tag. Tag, I need you. I need you, Tag. Once I'm done cleaning up in the bathtub drain, I step out, start towel drying, and combing my hair the way I always keep it. Thank you, tag. Back in my bedroom once I'm all dried off. Mostly for guys, I probably should have added that detail. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Zare, that probably would have been nice, but oh well. You could add that in the sequel. Back in the bedroom once I'm all dried off, I don't even bother making my bed. Never really got into the habit of doing that. Which is fair because you make up your bed, you're just gonna mess up again anyway. My phone just froze for 3 seconds. That's how it feels to exercise your authority. I place the towel on the blanket I have hanging around in my room, put my school uniform and jacket on, and make my way downstairs to get breakfast. My stomach hurts a bit once I get downstairs thanks to last night. I think it's going to be a 2 bowl of cereal kind of day, no matter what I may be feeling later on. I'll just have to power through today, I guess. Place my bowl and spoon into the dishwasher. I walk over to the couch to grab my backpack and realize I left my keys inside the lock of my door again. You really have a bad habit of doing that. Why didn't you say someone's going to take your keys and make copies of your keys or break into your house, bro? Freaking again, dude? What's wrong with me? Oh well. Grabbing my keys, I'll leave the door, I leave the house, lock my door, start my walk to school. 5 minutes pass, and I'm about halfway to school. Most of the walk there, I couldn't help but think about last night with Yuri. Everything went quiet, and I heard you calling me. Freaked me out a bit. I'm sorry. For reals, though, I'm glad that me and her are friends now. Maybe I overdid it a bit, but I can't help but smile at the thought of everything that happened. I wonder what she meant by something about returning the favor. Only time will tell. Or maybe Yuri will. We'll see. Another moment passes as I continue my walk to school. Huh? Now that I think about it, she's really the only person I've opened up to about my disability. Or different ability, as I've heard some people say it. See, those we call euphemisms. Euphemisms don't make you cool. Euphemisms just make you patronizing. The only other people that know about that are my close family and the school counselor. And some of the teachers, I think. Hey, at least she knows now. And she has an idea of what she's getting herself into. I just hope it don't scare her away or anything. Funny enough, she's thinking the same thing about you. Once I arrive at the courtyard, I continue my way to the school, trying my best not to attract any unwanted attention. Stepping inside the school, the first thing I see isn't Wallace, thank God. Funny enough, the same thing happened when I was a mod for a streamer a few years back. First time I froze my phone, then it crashed. My phone hasn't died yet. Fingers crossed! It's Natsuki and Sayori, facing away from me, talking about stuff. I'm really curious about what they're talking about. What if I eavesdrop? You know what? Let's follow them for a bit. We're gonna Assassin's Creed our way around following them. Then as I start walking towards my locker, still curious of my surroundings. So sorry, my dad brought home bagels for the first time in forever.
Ooh, I love bagels, especially cinnamon raisin ones.
Hey, Mr. Zero, you got good taste.
Yeah, well, my dad brought the plain ones. Better than nothing if you ask me.
Those are good with cream cheese and blueberries. Give it a try sometime.
Sure, if I have enough money to go shopping.
My lockers are too far of a walk from the school entrance, so that didn't take too long. Maybe I shouldn't eavesdrop on them in the future. They didn't really say anything interesting. Bagels, huh? I'll have to put that on the shopping list. Maybe go shopping this Saturday. Once up in my locker, I take off my jacket and place it in my locker, and then begin to unzip my backpack, only to see both bills from last night in there. They just turn around, MC just jumps into a trash can. I actually prefer onion bagels. Onion bagels are good too. I also like everything bagels. Shoot, that's right. I still have to take care of those. Today after the club then. After thinking about the club for a little bit, I start feeling excitement over the fact that I'm going to spend time with my friend again. And we'll get to read together. Today's going to be a good day. I can already tell. I'm not going to let the dream I had ruin today. How much do you want to bet Wallace or Key or Clyde's are going to show up, start pushing people to the fountains and whatnot? Going to push this guy in a fountain or stuff him in a locker. Is it Natsuki? Natsuki's like, oh. Oh, I still need to talk to Natsuki when the club starts. About yesterday. After grabbing what I need for my first class, I put my backpack away, close my locker, and wait what's ahead of me today. Plain toasted bagels with butter for me. I'm a basic bitch. Well, that's pretty good. Sounds pretty good too, actually. Also, it's almost noon. Classes have gone rather well today. I may have spaced out a time or 2 or 5, but that usually happens. I'm just now walking out the door to my Earth Science class. Oh, of my Earth Science class. It's about lunchtime. Oh, are we gonna go find Yuri? Books in hand, I'm making my way towards my locker to put everything away for lunch. Oh. Hello, the llama of Fishy. Or llama, I guess. I've heard terrible things about this mod. Well, I'm very optimistic about this mod. So far, I'm having fun with it. Also, the mod creator is here, llama. So, say hi to Mr. Zero. All right, I think I know how I want to go about this. Yuri says it's fine if I ate with her today in the classroom. Wait. Dang it, I don't know what classroom she would eat in. There's so many in this building. I can feel a frustration over not getting that critical info from her. God dang it. It looks like I'm eating in the hallway again. Freaking great. Once I approach my locker, I open it up and place my books that I have inside. But I end up staring blankly at them for a few seconds. Alright, hang on. It won't be so bad. I may not get to eat with Yuri, but it'll be alright. I'll just eat out in the hallway today. Nobody's gonna bother me out there. Besides, I'll be seeing Yuri in the club. Out of my way, shithead. Huh? What the fuck? Very fucked up plot you made. That Yuri thing that happens. Uh-oh. Also, what the fuck was that? We had the frying pan sound effect from Left 4 Dead 2. Wallace just hits man upside the head. And there I am, down on my knees on the ground. Wallace pushed me out of the way. But that was all on the right side of my head, slamming against the edge of my locker door. Ah, ouch. After standing back up and taking a second or two to recover, I look around to see people walking about, but not paying attention to what just happened. Wallace just... Exactly. I can feel stinging sensation on my right cheekbone. God damn it, man! I place my hand around the affected area and feel something uncomfortably wet. I pull my hand away from my face, which is still stinging, to see blood on 3 of my fingers. You're fucking kidding me, bro. I don't have anything to stop the bleeding, so I resorted to keeping my right hand over where I got hurt and began making my way to the nurse's office. I'm visibly frustrated as I continue walking to the nurse's office. Have a bagel. Thank you, Car. I will have a bagel. Just freaking amazing. Losing valuable lunchtime over this. Bet you any money the nurse is probably gone for lunch too. Oh, she better not be, or else... Not really paying attention to my surroundings, I turned a corner into the hallway where the nurse's office is and managed to look upwards as I'm about to walk into someone. What? After reeling back at the possible disaster, I realized that it's Yuri I'm in front of.
Oh, Qilin.
Oh no. I don't want her to see me like this. I instinctively placed my hand back on my face.
Qilin, are you okay?
I look at her for a second, but I can't feel the ability to respond back to her. Instead, I look away and try to walk away from her, but she moves over to the right to get a closer look at the damage done. I'm effectively stopped in my tracks. Oh, welcome back, Lance. You came back just in time. That's when I feel her take a hold of my right hand and slowly pull it away from my face. The feeling of being exposed is rather uncomfortable. She lets out a light gasp as she sees what has been done, all while not letting go of me.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
That's when I carefully yank my hand out of Yuri's and place it back on my face. I'm sorry you had to see that. I was on my way to the nurse's office to get this taken care of. With that, I try to start walking to the nurse's office again, until Yuri calls out to me.
Qilin, wait!
As frustrated as I am with how today is going, it wouldn't be very fair of me to make Yuri feel the same as I am. Turning around to see what she has to say, I should keep my tone of voice in check. What? That's when she reaches into her bag. I'm noticing for the first time to pull out a tissue and gives it to me without a word. I carefully take it from her, knowing exactly what to do. Placing the tissue on my face, attempting to clean myself up. I glance over to Yuri, her face rather full of concern.
Qilin, I think I know what to do.
What do you mean? She scans the hallway, probably for anyone who decided to stop and see what's going on.
Okay. Follow me, Qilin.
Yuri? Where are we going? Who hit this man? Wallace! Wallace, that bitch ass baka! He came up to us and shoved us into our locker and he cut up our face.
To the classroom I told you about yesterday.
She starts walking the opposite way I was intending to go, and proceeds to pat my right arm while heading towards the classroom. I'm guessing that's her non-verbal way of saying, come on, let's go. During our walk to the classroom we're going to, I can't help but think, dang, this girl's my saving grace right now. Majority of my general anger towards today has been replaced with relief, knowing that I'll be able to share lunchtime with my friend after all. Yeah, this works out really well. I won't get to see Wallace again, and I won't have anybody barraging me with questions about my injury. But wait a moment. I didn't get anything from the lunchroom. And I didn't see Yuri carrying anything that looks like it came from the lunchroom, except for her bag. I think I should ask Yuri about what she has in mind when we get there. Did anybody see who accosted this man? And that sound effect makes me think of. Makes me want to load up Left 4 Dead 2 on Steam. Yo, Tag, you have Left 4 Tag, you have Left 4 Dead? Hey, yo, Tag. Check this out. We gotta do a Left 4 Dead stream at some point. We need 4 people. Okay, we need a fourth for Left 4 Dead 2, Tag. What do you say? Are you down? I don't want to starve to death today. Once we arrive at the classroom, she opens the door and ushers me to enter first. I thought the saying was ladies first, but I bet she's being considerate because I only have one free arm right now. That's nice of her. After walking and hearing the door close, I realized that this was a classroom I had just left before the whole incident happened. You have me down for that? Awesome. Awesome. Lance, you hear that? I think we have our fourth. Or our fifth. Yeah, we have 4 people. Let's go. After walking... Okay, I read that already. What a coincidence. So, what's the plan, Yuri? She walks over to where the closet is, takes a seat on the floor, her back parallel to the wall, and sits her bag on the floor close to her.
Here. Come sit down next to me.
That doesn't really answer my question. What are we going to do about hungry food time? Without saying anything, I comply with her request and sit down to her left. The moment I begin to think of questions to ask her, she reaches into her bag, pulls out 2 more tissues, a small bottle of rubbing alcohol, and starts opening it. Why does she have this stuff in her bag? Don't know. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, never mind. I know why she has the stuff in her bag. I was like, oh, how convenient Yuri just happened to have all the stuff in her bag. Like, oh, I know. Goes back to her days of her past hobbies. Burnt out 2 discs on my 360? Dang, man. That's serious love for Left 4 Dead. I haven't played Left 4 Dead in a hot minute, but I still want to do a Left 4 Dead stream. Is that the Doki classroom? It is, Kara. It is. Does she always carry that around with her? What does she plan on doing?
How are you feeling, Qilin? Does it still hurt?
Huh. Now that you mention it, it doesn't hurt as bad as it used to. Yuri exhales as she takes one of the tissues and places it on top of the other. Folding them up into a smaller, thicker square, she applies a little bit of rubbing alcohol.
That's good. Please let me take another look.
Wait a minute. Is she going to do what I think she's going to do? Yes, she is. You better brace up, champ. It's gonna sting. This is looking just like when Mom used to take care of me whenever I got hurt. I don't remember what Mom used every time, but I remember it stinging pretty bad. I reluctantly moved the tissue from my face so Yuri can do her magic.
Looks like it's cleared up considerably. I'm sorry in advance if this hurts.
I don't respond back. I just close my eyes and wait for the inevitable stinging sensation to infiltrate my face. Come on. It's been 3 seconds now. I just want this 3... I inhale strongly and close my eyes a little tighter in response to the prepared yet also unexpected stinging I predicted. Waiting for Wallace to be like, I'm back, Baka! Is it just me or does Yuri have a different color skirt from the other Dokis? I don't think so. Maybe it has to do with the lighting or something? Or the shading that was used, but I don't think Yuri has a different color skirt than the other girls.
God! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just hang on. It'll be over soon. Just hang in there.
I exhaled a moment, all pleasant sensation has stopped. Relax my eyes and open them. Once my eyesight returns to normal, I look around to see Yuri messing around, trying to get a bandage out of its wrapper.
Hold still for a bit.
When she has overcome that obstacle, she carefully approaches me again and applies the bandage over the now presumably cleaner area. She reels back and begins cleaning up all the garbage items around her. Mama Yuri, I hurt myself on my locker. Can we have McDonald's for dinner? But you know what though? Her taking care of us like this, even though she barely does, is a very good sign of things to come. I would say is find you a girl in life. Find you a girl in life who will take care of you when you're hurt, like Yuri's taking care of MC. Damn. take my right hand and feel where the bandage was applied. Yep. That's on there pretty well. It's not always easy to do right. I wonder if this was her first time. I wonder if this was her first attempt at this. It's not. Hey. Once she finishes placing all the garbage in her bag or for whatever reason, she looks over at me. Thanks for the help. It's very nice of you, but how come you wanted to help so bad? The nurse probably would have done the same thing. As the cool peeps say, that's wifey material right there. Yes, sir, Tag. That is what the cool people say. That's just wifey material.
Well, we're friends, are we not? Aren't friends supposed to help each other? Ooh. I was too forward with all of this, wasn't I? I didn't usually act like that.
No. No need to worry. I'm glad you decided to help.
I'm sorry, Kilin. I feel like I don't quite know everything about being a dedicated friend.
Yuri would make a good nurse. She would. It's okay, Yuri. Something new like this can be hard to figure out, but it seems like you're getting the hang of it. Thanks again for helping, by the way. I feel like I owe you one now.
It's the least I can do. I guess it just felt like the right thing to do, so I trusted my instincts. If I may ask, what caused all this to happen?
I kind of don't want to talk about it, but remember that Wallace guy I told you about yesterday? I kind of don't want to talk about it, but I'm also telling you what happened.
Yes, but I can't put a face to the name.
Remember what I said yesterday about him picking on various people? Fuck that Minecraft beef, I can't unhear it.
No. You don't mean...
I don't want to talk about it, but I'm also going to tell you what happened. Why? Because plot. Yes. And I have no clue why.
The nerve of him!
My eyes widen a little bit at her sudden outburst.
Nobody deserves to be treated as such. Especially somebody as special as my friend.
I'm just going to assume she doesn't mean special needs. I just got accosted by a man. I just got accosted by a man. I'm glad you care, Yuri. At least someone in this building does. Why do people have to act the way they do? Also, Mr. Zera, I'm kind of curious now. Is this a story? Is this MC's story, or is this something you've experienced in your real life that you're allowing the MC to display? We don't piss off Yuri. She has weapons. That's true, Tag. Why can't people care more sometimes? There are times when I wish I was invisible so nobody would bother me. Nobody would have a reason to inflict pain on everyone. Nobody would have a reason to throw words like creep and stupid around. There wouldn't be any inappropriate insinuations of who likes who. A lot more people could live their lives more comfortably.
Kilin, stop it!
That's when she reaches to place her hand on my shoulder with a look of concern.
Please. Don't think of the cause of all this.
MCs. I've been fortunate enough to never been pushed into a locker. Ah, okay. Good to know, because I don't know if it was like, you're just giving MC something to work through. Oh, I just pour a lot of my feelings into the MC. Oh, okay. So these things didn't happen to you, but this is you expressing yourself. I get it. Good to know.
We all have a little devil inside of us. We all have a little devil inside of us. Some just let them show by how they speak or act. Or act or speak, rather.
She takes a second or two to take a breather, while her grip on my shoulder remains consistent.
Both you and I may be different from others. But our existence alone is not the reason why they act the way they do. I know what it's like to want to disappear. I know what it's like to get laughed at for simply being yourself.
Her grip tightens a little bit.
And it pains me to hear about such things happening to you. Just know that you're not alone. I may not know what else to say other than I value our friendship greatly. And I wouldn't like it very much if you vanished.
McFreeman, you a bitch ass baka. Where you at, MC? Yuri looks away from me, visibly flustered. I didn't expect for this girl to make a smirk appear on my face, but here we are. I think she's a keeper. I take my free arm and place it on her shoulder. Thanks for making me feel better. I knew I liked being friends with you. She can't hide her smile at this impromptu hug lasts for a few seconds. Hey, that reminds me. What are we going to do about lunchtime? We only have about 25 minutes left until it's over. Her eyes light up as she realizes the time restraints that we now have.
Oh, you're right.
We don't release from each other. She pulls into her bag. Oh, she pulls her bag towards her, reaches inside and pulls out a bento box. I see quite a few of those from the lunchroom where I decide to eat in there, but I wouldn't expect Yuri to bring one. I wonder if she does this every day. She turns around to face me and opens it up. Inside is grilled white fish, white rice, zucchini, and some kind of white fruit I've never seen in my life. Is it lychee? It is lychee. It almost looks like eyeballs, but dear lord, everything else smells amazing. Everything that I recognize in there is something that I enjoy. That's one thing I'm glad my parents got me into, trying all different kinds of food as a kid. While I'm admiring the look and scent of what's in front of me, Yuri places the bento box down. Reaching to her bag again, she pulls out 2 pairs of chopsticks and hands me one of the pairs. It looks like they're made of bamboo. They're made of plastic, which is good because bamboo irritates my lips. I wonder if that's the case with her. Also, the amount of stuff in here makes me think that her bag is a replica of the one blue robot cat's 4th-dimensional secret gadget pocket. That's a mouthful. Blue robot cat's 4th-dimensional secret gadget pocket. That is a mouthful if ever so. What is it you call lychee? I think it's the fruit that looks like eyeballs what he's talking about. It's very sweet though. Oh, thanks Yuri. I left my set in the locker.
I didn't think my extra pair of chopsticks would come in so handy so soon.
A dumb smile appears on my face. Gosh, she's so silly. It's pretty likable. By the way, did you make this yourself? Oh no, chopsticks. My other true weakness. Addition to sunlight.
Oh, yes, I did.
I am amazed. Is cooking another one of your hobbies?
Well, I don't know if I would consider it to be a hobby. It's something my mother showed me to do every once and then. Every now and then.
Man, this girl's good at everything. Neat. Let's enjoy. We might not have much time left. She smiles eagerly at me, like she's been waiting for this moment for a while.
Agreed.
Taking a hold of my pair of chopsticks, I grab a piece of whitefish and devour it. Holy mother of balls. This is too good. There's no way she made this. I mean, you can't make fish, but, words. I'm glad that Yuri brought me over here for this. Man's over here about to have a food-gasm. Come on, what's going to be the next month color? You know, Car, that's a great question. You know, the first person asked you this question. I have no clue. Maybe we can make it manga month. I don't know. Let me know what girl you guys want to see next month. Maybe we can make it happen. Shoot. I look over to her to see her enjoying what she made as well. She looks so content, so happy, so pretty. Also, spoon, fork, knife again. Basic bitch. No, you're just a true American tag. Maybe I shouldn't stare at her. Red for the bun, but Sayori is blue though. Sayori is blue, not red. How many mods does Monica really have? She has a couple. The question is how long they are. I know there's Monica before story. There's her. Technically, Keeper of Reality, even though it has all the Dokis in it, Keeper of Reality is Monica focused. There's a DDLC mods suggestion box in the Discord server, so you can go. You can go to the mod suggestions channel in the Discord. Tell me some Monica mods. Oh, I know. I clear my throat before speaking to her. Hey, Yuri. Once I see I've grabbed her attention, I use my chopsticks to point to the white fruit that I still don't know what it's called. What are these supposed to be?
Oh, those. Those are lychee fruit.
See, I told you guys. Also, some we don't talk about.
I'm guessing you never had them before.
No, I have not. Yuri grabs her chopsticks, snatching up one of the fruits. Meanwhile, I just stare at the bento again, nearly drooling, admiring what she made for today. Since she's eating hers now, maybe she'll save the other one for me? I'll grab one when I feel up to it. It's been so long since Mom made me zuki. Oomph! Hey! No! Yuri fed us. Alright, that's it. That's it. Yuri not only tended to our wounds, but she's feeding us, bro. That's game over. That's game over. Time comes to a screeching halt. Did she just... I'm frozen in this moment. My sense of sight overpowers my sense of taste as I look over to see Yuri looking away, red in the face, gripping her hair again. Don't worry, I wasn't expecting it either. Oh yeah, I have a fruit to taste. Once I'm out of my short stupor, I take a few bites and I'm pleased by how good this tastes. The texture is definitely different from anything else I've had in my life, but these are nice and sweet. I could definitely see myself enjoying these again in the future. In fact, I'll go over to Yuri again, whose face hasn't changed one bit.
Ooh, I can't believe I did that.
Relax.
That's what the bros do. Me and the homies feed each other. Me and the homies always feed each other. The tables have turned for the chocolate incident. Yes, it has, Kara. Yes, it has. Also, hello, Sasayaki-kun. Welcome back. I really like them. I want another one. I scooch a bit closer to her to grab another lychee fruit from the 3 remaining and happily enjoy it.
You probably think I'm even weirder now.
Nah, you're being likable, not weird.
I knew you'd say that. I knew you'd say... Huh?
You're really fun to be around. I even told you that yesterday.
Fun?
She looks away blushing for probably the 13th time I've seen her do so in my life. Now, you know, I've got to get back at you somehow, right?
What?
Hey yo! Hey yo! Hey yo! This is like, now you know, I've got to get back at you somehow, right? MC's like, now you know, I'm feeding you next time, girl. Wink, wink. Maybe I shouldn't have worded it that way. I think I worried her.
What do you mean?
Relax, Yuri. I don't mean anything bad by that. We should probably hurry up, though.
Okay. Don't make me worry like that.
My right hand scratches the back of my head for the first time today. Right. My bad. We continue enjoying our meal until no grain of rice is left uneaten. Very nice. Gonna spoil that. He doesn't get back at him for a long time. Good to know, Mr. Zero. Thank you for letting us know that. Once we finished up, Yuri takes the now empty bento and places it back into her bag, along with her pair of chopsticks. Since Yuri let me borrow her second pair of chopsticks, something seems right if I return them to her. Naturally. I reach over to her and poke her left shoulder and hand her my pair. Hey, Yuri, you can have these back now. She looks back at me, not sure what to think.
Oh, you can hold on to them. If you like, that is.
I mean, thanks, but I'm afraid I'll end up losing them, and that'll make me feel bad if I did that. These are yours anyways.
Well, okay, Kilin.
Wow, she was gonna let him keep her chopsticks. That's how I know this is love.
I'll trust your judgment.
She takes the pair from me and also places them in her bag. She then grabs her bag and we both get up from the floor. We both leave the classroom, making our way to my locker. Thankfully, the hallway is rather empty. Probably about 1 minute or so of silence before students start flooding the hallways, trying to get to wherever they need to be. Once me and Yuri approach my locker, she taps on my shoulder to get my attention.
Hey, Kilin.
Yeah? She looks relieved.
Thank you for earlier. This was very enjoyable for me.
She's the one who patched me up. She's the one who shared her lunch with me and introduced me to something new. I'm the one who should be thanking her. You know what? Why not? Without a warning, I approach and wrap my arms around her, resting my head on her left shoulder. She doesn't initially respond. Oh, Yuri, thank you for turning today around for me. You're a lifesaver. Let's do this again sometime. As I'm up close, I end up smelling a hint of lavender? It must be her hair or perfume or something. Either way, it adds to this moment. It kind of reminds me of that one song. Something about In the Arms of an Angel, except nowhere near as dark. Well, I'll just be like, watch where you walking, baka! What are you? Wait a minute.
I was only in it for the girls. Hey, where are you going? This is a perfect good opportunity for you to throw your life away for cupcakes and manga. But she isn't hugging back. I end up releasing from her to see her face has been destroyed by pink. But I can't help the slow, creeping feeling of disappointment inside me.
I'll see you at the club.
With that, she runs off to wherever her locker is. A fallen angel, perhaps? Oh, Kara, I see you. Well, shit. Maybe I overdid it again. I guess I'll see you later today. Well, that sucks. Can't win them all, I suppose. 2:59 p.m. Classes are over for the day. It's time to make my way to the club. I'm looking forward to what's in store for today. Walking out of the class and toward my locker, I can't help but think about the lesson that was taught in my general English class today. General is a term that's used in the school for special education classes. At least there isn't a whole section of our school dedicated to general classes. That'd be kind of weird. Once I'm at my locker, I open it up, quickly stuff everything into my backpack, take my jacket and my backpack out, and close my locker to avoid any further incidences. By the way, have you played Donkey Kong Country? I have not played Donkey Kong Country, actually. However, I'm familiar with some songs from the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack because I love the water level, the music for the water level. I love Sticker Brush Symphony, and I love Gangplank Galleon, and I love Crocodile Cacophony. But I have not played Donkey Kong Country. Why do you ask, Mr. Zero? On my way to the club, my mind still lingers on what I couldn't understand in English class today. I think Monica might be able to help. She's pretty smart, and I haven't really spoken with her much. Yeah, I'll do that. Approaching the clubroom and opening the door, I place my bag by the door and look around to see the usual scene. Monica's at the main desk in the corner. Sarah's looking at her bag of her stuff. Natsuki is hanging out by one of the desks near the closet. Okay, there's one part of the mod that might not make any sense. What about the Sims 2 Castaways? Oh, I see. So I suppose there are a bunch of references in this mod that I'm not gonna get then. You're just a referential kind of guy, aren't you, Mr. Zero? But to answer your question, no, I have not played Sims 2: The Castaway. Oh, here we go. Yuri is nowhere to be seen. Now I think he was snitch. Throw a house baka and a half pint. That's strange. I'm usually the last one here. Autumn behavior. I'm certain she won't take too long. Translation. Yuri's not coming to the club today. Monica then approaches me.
Oh, hi, Kellen.
Huh? Oh. Hey, Monica. After looking at Monica for a little bit, flashbacks of what happened at the end of the club yesterday appear and what Monica said to me. Maybe I should say something to her. Natsuki as well. Sorry about yesterday, by the way. She looks a little bit confused.
Oh, that.
No need to worry about it. That's in the past now.
Whew. Okay, thanks, Monica. I gave her a confirming nod to show how relieved I am, and she looks a little bit happier.
Not a problem. Ready for another fun day here?
Yeah, for whatever today throws at me.
That's what I like to hear. You did remember to write a poem this time, right?
I did this time.
Good. After poem sharing today, there'll be a special announcement about the festival.
What was I thinking about earlier today? It's okay, Monica isn't here. Yo, this is a different breed of Monica. Oh yeah! Hey, Monica, you said I could tell you anything. I could tell you about anything that's bothering me, right?
Huh?
Looks like I threw her off guard.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
No Vaseline. It'll be smart as me, Sarah, would be hanging from a tree with no Vaseline. Just let the match with a little bit of gasoline. Light them up, burn them up, throw a flame until a JQil's gone. Lance, Lance, it'd be like that sometimes, but you think when a piece of a song just popped in your head and you just have to sing it. I feel that.
I'll try to help as much as I can.
Okay, because something in my English class was bothering me today. So when I was walking here, I thought, Monica's smart. She might be able to help me. Any amount of confusion that was shown on Monica's face is now gone and has been replaced with a somewhat flirtatious look.
Oh, you were thinking of me? Well, aren't you a sweetheart? What was on your mind today?
Why the hell is she calling me that? He's like, why the hell is she calling me that? I guess it's time to make her question her academic career. Why does adjective and adverb both start with AD? Oh. Alright, I see that's how it is. Alright, Autumn. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. Alright, that's how it's gonna be. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Big. Was Pop Lock gonna drop in? Like, seriously. You have to make two words sound. You have to make two words deliberately sound like almost exactly the same to confuse people. It's like whoever did that had to be doing it deliberately. Is Dash back? No, Dash isn't back yet. Because, well, I mean, I don't know. I guess because they both describe something so it's easy to remember that they both describe something because they both start with AD. But when's the last time you saw an AD that was descriptive? When's the last time you saw an ad that was descriptive? I feel like we're talking about two different things now, and Monica's just sitting here like, huh. Got rid of that devil, real simple. Put a bullet in his temple. Natsuki solution. And the whole room's gone silent. This is 2 days in a row that I've been able to do this. Even Sarah is staring at me, now with a gate. Maybe I said too much.
You're smart, right?
Oh god. Oh, also, Blue isn't your son? Damn. Well, I hope he didn't sign the birth certificate, babe. Or else you're gonna be trapped for 18 years of child support for a child that's not yours. You need to have a talk with Pink. Who is Pink sleeping with behind your back, babe?
I'm sure she can answer that. Yeah, go talk to Yuri. She'll know the answer to that.
Thus, I feel a tap on my right shoulder. Hey, what's up? Hello! Saw your pretty face when I walked in through the door. I was actually quoting the stupid Doki boss of Discord here with Monika's line. Oh, he was like, "Hey, you're smart." She should know the answer to that. It was probably Black. Black, that son of a bitch. No. This is like you can't trust you, Big Yoshi. Your friend, the people you were closest with, they'll always turn on you, Big. They'll turn on you, Big Yoshi. Damn.
I overheard everything. I'll be able to explain that to you when we get around to reading together today.
Okay, that sounds fair. You're trying to sound like America's most. You could yell all day, but you can't come close, cause I'm the one that flowed ya. Done run 100 miles, but still got one to go. I'm trying to invent no Ice Cube. Blue is staying with you. You're gonna raise. What? You're gonna raise Blue? Wow, Big. She smiles at me and proceeds to walk over to her usual desk in the room. I take this moment to close my eyes and bring both my arms up above my head to breathe a little bit. Something about having my airways open up more. Because Pink wants to stay with Black. She has told me. I'm gonna put an F in the chat for you, Big. F in the chat for my man, Big. Damn. I don't care if anyone's watching right now. Wait. What's stopping me from reading with her now? Oh, that's right. I probably should talk with Natsuki about yesterday. Oh, dear Lord, please help me. Once I bring my arms down to a normal level, I take a moment to look at the club again, only to see the actual usual scene before my eyes. Just like how things should be. I stay where I am for a little bit to build up my confidence before heading toward the theoretical private property area that is the closet, to where a certain gremlin lives. I walk over there only to see that she's jumping up and down. The heck is she doing in there? Hey, everything going alright?
Ah! Hey, don't scare me like that, baka.
Maybe her saying that is a recurring theme, but I still don't like it. Oh, my bad.
What do you want this time, you big baka?
Oh, this is going to be fun. The village having a funeral for Yellow. You're not having a good time, are you, Big Yoshi? Hey. So, about yesterday. I didn't mean to make a big
Stop it.
I'm taken aback by her words. I wasn't done yet. But
No. Don't talk, baka. That's behind us now. Stop worrying about it, baka.
Well, Alright, if you say so. I guess I should take Natsuki's word for it. She did seem like she was in a good mood earlier today from what I saw with her and Sayori.
By the way, what's the point I need to talk Monika's ear off?
Why did she say her name all weird? Just something was on my mind. Maybe I went a bit overboard.
You're just bad as Yuri sometimes.
Jeez, first Sayori, now Yuri.
Is it a bad thing? Maybe you two were meant for each other.
No face, don't go red now, god dang it! I can't help but bury my face in my hands out of embarrassment. This only lasts for a few seconds until I'm able to look at her again. She's struggling to contain her laughter. That joke doesn't make sense in translation. I see you, Tad. I was thinking the same thing too, Tad. I just didn't want to say anything. Natsuki, please. Jeez, I just want to read manga again.
You what?
Very process my mind, trying to form words to stop due to the stare that she's giving me. Oh god, don't be like Tropical Rain where he dates Monica. No, Lance, I don't think we're gonna have any of those shenanigans here. I think the only girl MC's gonna be dating is Yuri, and he's sticking to that. I'm glued in place for a little bit until I can remember why I wanted to read. I got to read the first chapter of Parfait Girls yesterday. So, I'd like to continue reading the rest, if that's okay with you. Wow, I don't know. You might end up breaking my manga somehow. Are we in the end game now? Oh, we're in the end game now, scenes. Also, wait. Why does he want to read with Natsuki when he should be reading with Yuri? This doesn't make any sense to me. He's like, I only have to read the first chapter of Parfait Girls. Bitch, you're not going after Natsuki. You're going after Yuri. Go read with Yuri. How in the hell does one break a manga? No use getting an aneurysm trying to figure out her backward ass logic. Her bass backwards logic. I like that, Sarah. Her bass backwards logic.
It's not nice to stare, you know.
I immediately look away from her. I'm not sure to stare your ass anyway. Oh. Shoot, my bad. Oh, my bad.
Just stop being a weirdo and go give me a chair, baka.
What? A chair? For what?
I can put my manga on the top shelf again. I can't read it. And I can't reach it.
Because plot. Need that filler. A chair would probably be dangerous if she tries what I'm thinking of. Why don't I try reaching it for you?
No! God. Does the girl have to yell all the time? I can do it myself, baka. Baka, I can do it myself. Just need a chair, that's all. You do want to read, don't you, baka?
Well, it's her funeral, not mine. Fine. Just give me a little bit. I turn myself counterclockwise until I'm facing where Sayori normally is, and make my way to grab a chair from the circus act she's about to put on. On my way there, I end up jamming my left foot into a leg of one of the desks. Monica showed up just a moment, just to put the manga high up. Jeez, I didn't think I was this clumsy. I'm stuck in place, eyes closed for what feels like forever, while I wait for the waves of pain to wake its way through my foot.
Qilin, are you okay? I heard that from all the way over here.
Once the pain is gone, I open my eyes to see Sayori standing up next to me. A look of concern. No orange bow this time. Dude, she hasn't worn the orange bow in a hot minute. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks. It's just one of those things you hate to have happen. I'm all better now.
Okay, good. I was about to go see Monica real quick, but I saw you got hurt. So I wanted to see what happened. So I wanted to see what's up.
Okay, I got you. What's going on with Monica? Her look of concern is now gone.
I just gotta ask her something. I'm going to the vending machine right now. I'm kinda hungry.
Snack time! Oh! Can I go with you? It takes a second or two for her to respond back.
Sure. I don't see why not.
Alright, awesome. Yikes, don't get too excited. Not in public, at least. I just gotta take care of something for Natsuki real quick.
Okay. Meet me by the door when you're done. I'm gonna go bug Monica now.
Oh, since biggest impressed with a child, I'm taking over. Okay. I hate being against anything. Everyone just looks at you for a second. Yeah. And you just feel so awkward with all those eyes on you. It sucks. I nod my head at her and she gives me a cheerful smile. After that, I walk around and spot an available chair that's close to me. Taking hold of it, I bring it over to the closet where Natsuki is hanging out, and place it in front of her. Welcome back, Mr. Popular. She uncrosses her arms and brings the chair into the closet. Oh, jeez. Hey, look. Me and Sarah are gonna go to the vending machine real quick. You want something from there? Yeah, sure. Hang on. Natsuki walks out of the closet and over to where we sat down yesterday as to where her bag is. Her bag is nearly as big as Yuri's. I shouldn't be too surprised by that. She opens it up and pulls out a single dollar bill. And then closes her bag. Walks over to me and puts the dollar bill close to my face. Give me a Snickers bar and nothing else. Got it, bro? I pause for a second at what she said and carefully take the money from her and stuff it into one of my pockets. Snickers bar. Nothing else. Got it. You're not you when you're hungry. Eat a Snickers. With that, I turn away from Natsuki to see Sayori walking away from Monica and towards the door. Perfect timing. Once I approach the door, I open it and allow Sayori to leave first. Just like my mom taught me. What a good little gentleman you are. Well, you know what I mean. Once the both of us are in the hallway, we begin our little adventure. I do a quick look around and see if anyone else is around. And it looks like we're safe. Can I come forth with what's on my mind to Sayori? Hey, if I might ask, what did you talk with Monica about?
Eh? Oh. It was just that if she wanted anything.
Now, Miss Sarah, let me ask you a question. What's good, Baka? Ah! Oh, excuse me? Excuse me, Mr. Lance?
No surprise she said no. She's a vegetarian after all.
Whoa, for real?
Yeah. Something about a carbon footprint.
Yes. Hello. Hi, yes, I'm a Snickers CEO. I'm going to now proceed to sue you for everything you own. Thanks for buying Snickers.
But how can that be a footprint?
I can't help but laugh to myself over that. I'm somewhat worried about mine too. I've been learning about being more environmentally friendly. Maybe I'll make for a cool hobby or something.
Oh, that sounds cool. You ought to teach me a thing or two about that if you do.
What makes me happy? What makes me happy? Oh, it makes me happy knowing that she wants to learn more about. It makes me happy knowing that she would want to learn more about a potential interest. That's sorry for you. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
What did you have to see Natsuki about?
What should I tell her? The part about the manga or the part about the Snickers? Let's go with the easier to explain option here. Pretty much the same thing. She wanted candy just like we do. Quite the coinkydink, if you ask me. Sarah giggles rather loudly at my intentionally botched attempt at saying coincidence. It feels good to make someone else laugh at my own humor. It's something that rarely ever happens in life. Seconds pass between us before I open my mouth again. Hey, Sayori. You did remember to bring your own money with you, right? Oh, we're keeping this trend? She looks at me inquisitively again.
Yeah, of course I did. I know better than to rely on other people to buy stuff for me. I learned that lesson last time.
Well, that's good to know. Is there something really good you'd like to share with the chat, Mr. Lance? My arms go behind my back as we're still walking. Okay. I was just wondering, that's all. Shan giggles at me, which I did not expect at all.
Teehee. You remind me too much of Yuri sometimes.
My mouth is a little more than ajar right now, and my nervousness rose significantly. What? What makes you think that?
I don't know what it is about it. You two just seem similar.
Is it really that noticeable? Yeah, I suppose. Yuri. She said she explained my problem for me earlier. I hope I get to see her soon. Another moment later, we've reached our hunger stopper. To my surprise, Sayori hands me her dollar bill. Huh? What's this about?
Give me the donuts on the left.
Still curious as to why I'm doing this for her. Nice vending machine, Mr. Zera. I look over at this lecture in front of me and see Sayori's figure blocking part of my vision. After reestablishing my focus and following where her finger is pointing, I see she's pointing to the packaged white powdered donuts to the left side of the machine. Those ones. Right.
No, silly. Left.
Right.
Wait, I mean...
Vending machine route when? Says the guy who wrote the mod. Without another word, I do whatever is necessary to get her snack to her. Once she happily takes it from me. I look back at the variety in front of me. Well, it looks good. Ooh, there we go. Haven't had a chocolate bar in a while. Pulling out my wallet from my back right pocket, I open it up and notice that I only have $1 left. Ah, so I was right. Looks like I have to go to the ATM after school today. After the process of obtaining a snack, I turn around and see Sayori patiently waiting for me. I'm honestly surprised she didn't run off on me.
Come on, Slowpoke. Let's head back now.
Yeah. He never got the Snickers bar for Natsuki! Once I catch up to her, we continue our way back to the classroom, but something in the back of my mind is itching at me. Probably nothing important. So, hey, sorry. I never asked you. What are some of your hobbies? She looks shocked at such a question.
Hobbies? Well, I like writing, coloring, animals, working with children.
Okay, that last one nearly threw me for a loop. Working with children? What do you like about that?
Oh, it's so much fun. Just being around them. I like playing with them. Coloring, painting, snack time, everything. When I grow up, I want to work at a daycare.
Oh. You know what? That seems like something that would be in Sayori's character. A genuine smile forced its way onto my face. Ah. So still a toy store kid at heart. She's a Toys R Us kid. I'm impressed. It's rare to see such people nowadays.
I guess I see myself as a kid at heart. That's why I relate so much to them.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Why did you bring a book for Yuri yesterday?
Oh boy. How am I supposed to answer that? How am I supposed to answer this? Well, she was nice to us all. She was nice to all of us when you brought me into the club. I mean, she even made tea for us. I guess I wanted to be nice to her. I guess I wanted to be nice back to her and return the favor. I think she even said something about how books take her far away or something. I don't know.
Aw, that's sweet of you, Killin. I may not have talked with you much over our high school years, but I always thought of you I always thought you were an all-around a nice person, and that proves it.
Blushing sadly at Sarah's words, I can't help but feel nice inside. Alright, good night again. I guess chaos? Good night, chaos. Sleep well. She's pretty cool, I have to admit. Once we arrive back to the club room, the chocolate bar in my hand goes straight into my bag. Sarah walks over to her side of the room. She usually sticks around. I get a glimpse of Monica looking over at me and smiling at me. Oh, shoot! I completely forgot to buy Natsuki her candy. What do I do? Run back out and get her a Snickers bar? Did I run back and buy her candy or give her money back? Go out and buy her candy, bro! Eyes widening at the thought of her being angry about not getting her candy, I quickly turn around, leave the club, and close the door for the second time today. Scan the hallway to see if anyone's watching and start booking toward the vending machine once I deem it safe. Heck, man. Are you kidding me? Once I'm outside the door, I take a moment or two to catch my breath, breathing a little heavily. Jeez, man. She knows how active I am. Natsuki Angie. The door opens up to me before I begin the readying process of reaching for the handle. As seeing Monica pop out of the room startles me.
Kellen, everything okay?
Yeah, everything's alright. Sorry if I caused any concern.
You're alright. Can you tell me what happened?
It's nothing too serious. I just forgot to buy a candy bar for Natsuki. That's all. Monica gives me a quite familiar smile.
Oh, so you're buying candy for Natsuki, are we?
Monica's what is Monica's game here? All these girls are trying to see who the hell this guy like. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? She gave me the money for it. So, yeah, I guess. Monica giggles at me.
Oh, I see how it is. Don't worry, I won't tell you.
What? Wow! Wow! These hoes be wildin', fam! These hoes be wildin', man. I can't help but instantly look away from Monica and be left speechless. Oh god, no. Would you ever think if she found out about something like this? Also, what is she trying to insinuate here?
I'm just kidding.
Whew. Okay.
But please, try not to concern us like that again.
Concern you about what? Well, whatever, Monica.
You shouldn't even go worrying like that.
I lower my head a little bit. I'm creating a love triangle. MC trying to be Big Pimpin'. Yes, Monica. I don't know why I'm remembering this right now, but I might as well bring it up with Monica. Hey, earlier when I was talking to Natsuki, she butchered her name by saying Mon-ika. Know anything about that?
Oh my god. She's never gonna let that one go, is she?
I still don't get it.
Don't worry about it. It's something stupid from last year's festival. It gets lost in translation. Now come on, let's head back in.
With the both of us back in the club, another look around shows that everything is in order. I was just thinking about Yuri earlier. What's she doing? Looking in the middle of the room. It said Yuri has her face buried in my book. This sign sets me at ease, but makes me quite happy. Right. Natsuki. Let's get this over with. He's a pimp named Killin. Ah! Taking a moment to breathe, I walk over to the closet, prepared for whatever I'm getting myself into. I see that the chair from earlier is still in the spot I placed it. Hey there. She looks over at me with a somewhat annoyed expression. she didn't feel like I was messing around with a beehive every time I approach her. Tentacles in anime should never be mentioned, squid or not. Some people would disagree with you. Not the bees. Took you long enough, slowpoke. Ugh, first Larry, now you. I can never catch a break, can I? Oh no, what's that face for?
Nope. Now if you keep this up.
I mean, she kind of has a point. Fine, fine. Looks like you... Eh?
I haven't had a Snickers bar in forever.
Just like yesterday with the manga. Snatched right out of my hands. She hastily tears off the wrapper and takes a big bite. I'd be lying if I were to say I'm not jealous. But that's not important right now. Anyway... Looks like you're able to get your manga down.
Yep. Got it ready while you were taking your sweet time.
Please, no. Not much more of this. Fair enough. Now, I was only able to read through the first chapter yesterday. I was kind of hoping to get through the Suddenly a manga appears on my chest to which I instinctively take hold of it.
Hey, bro. You're talking yourself again.
Now this game takes a few steps away from me.
What's that supposed to mean? It helps at times. Just take it already. I'm trying to ruin any of the pages.
Alright, fine.
As you can see, a wild baka in her natural habitat.
Bringing the manga up to my face, taking a look at the cover for a few seconds. I'm immediately questioning why I'm not with Yuri right now, reading more of my book with her. That's what I want to know! Why are you not reading with Yuri? Why are you going back to the pink gremlin to ask me more of her stupid manga? Why are you doing this to yourself? She still has to answer one question for me. Alright. How about I read about 5 minutes of this? Say, I get through the second chapter and give it back to her. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Making sure to take a seat on the floor that's a considerable distance away from Natsuki. I opened up the manga from... Oh jeez, man. Where did I leave off at? What feels like the longest 5 minutes of my life passed, and I found myself enjoying at least a little bit of what I did yesterday. I don't know if it's genuine disinterest in this series, or me being anxious about wanting to spend time with Yuri again. Closing the volume and getting up from the floor, I walk over to the closet to see Natsuki sitting on the now moved chair, reading what I can only make out to be a much later volume. Maybe I should keep my voice lower so I don't startle her. Kinda like I'm in a library or something.
Hey, I'm all done. Huh? Can you speak up a bit?
Ugh. I got through the second chapter. I'm here to give this back. I returned her manga only to have her somewhat forcefully take it from my hands. This is getting really annoying. She looks over the first few pages and places her finger on the top of them, probably feeling them for creases.
Alright, I'll hold on to this for now.
Both me and her end up awkwardly looking at each other for a second or so.
Hey, Dylan.
For one, she sounds inquisitive instead of... I don't know. How I usually hear her, I guess. Yeah, what's going on?
Just so you know, you're the only person here who wants to give my manga a chance. So I hope you feel special.
Why should he feel special because he wants to read your manga? You should feel special that he wants to even read it in the first place. Bruh, this bitch. That Aussie voice brought back memories of bland rewrite, pain, and joy. You're welcome, Lance.
I tried getting Yuri to give it a chance, but she won't for Lord only knows why. And Sam's too busy worrying about the festival to read either.
I almost forgot the festival's a thing. Also, now I'm starting to feel a little guilty over the fact that I haven't really read much of her manga just now. Why? Natsuki's being so mean to you. You shouldn't feel bad about anything, bro. For real? Well, to be honest, I don't know a lot of people in the school who also read manga. It seems fair that I check it out. She doesn't respond. I bet she's thinking about something. By the way, how'd you get into manga in the first place? You're probably the first girl I've seen that reads it. Oh. It's something I always enjoyed when I was younger, and it just stuck with me. When I was 7 or 8, my mom got me my first manga I ever read. It was my first real hobby, I guess. It's something that'll always remind me of her. That's pretty exciting. My parents effectively did the same to me with certain toys and whatnot. Isn't it exciting when you have something you can talk about people with? Could you not rub it in? Yeah, it feels nice. Especially when people don't make fun of you for like certain things. So, could you not rub it in? Oh, you don't have any manga. Why don't you get some for all the friends you have? Dang, relatable. Yeah, tell me about it. That's one reason why I don't talk much in this school. Some people just really suck. Like that key guy in our school. No, I bet he sucks in more ways than one. Pfft, you freaking weirdo. Dang, I can't believe she thought that was funny. I usually never think of stuff like that. But he tried reading my manga one day last year, but manga put a stop to that. Nobody in our school brought that up after last year. Oh, so that's what that was about. Boy, what a bitch. You can say that again. Why is it when Dash isn't here, Natsuki's literally the game, but when Dash is here, she's non-existent? I don't know. That's just the way things are sometimes, you know? That's just the way these things go. I don't know what to tell. I try to hit up Dash and say, "Ayo, Dash, come through." Dash ain't here. I might just be poking at the bee's nest with this question. So I'm guessing your parents are doing okay? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Maybe that was a bad idea. That's none of your business. Now I feel a little bad for asking. Alright, sorry I brought it up. I think I'm gonna go see what Yuri is up to. Dash would definitely love this mod. Yeah, whatever. You have fun with your girly friend, you hear? I'm frozen in place with my mind racing right now. She doesn't really mean. Ha! Relax, baka. You know I'd never think of you two like that. That's a lie. That's a lie. Why the fuck you lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying. Jeez, now I'm starting to feel a little disappointed. Taking a moment to shake that thought off, and also my head for a bit, I turn away from Natsuki. With slight nervousness building up inside, I make my way over to see Yuri. The time I've been waiting for has finally come. Once I approach her, I see she's still enjoying my book. But my concentration is broken as she looks over to me and smiles.
Oh, hello again, Kilin. I was wondering when you would show out.
Hi, Yuri. Yeah, I may or may not have gotten sidetracked most of the day. It is then that I take the moment to see what part of the book she's currently on. Oh, hey. May I see what part of the story you're on?
Oh, sure.
She carefully hands my book back to me, pages wide open. Once back in my possession, I look around for any random sentences on the page and begin to read. Bro, Dash is Natsuki's official voice. I already know that. In my Discord server, Dash has the role of canonical Natsuki. Dash will always refer to be the official Natsuki voice. That goes without saying. It's a shame he's not here right now, but Eyes glistening in the summer of a newfound determination, our friend Ellie takes off to the airplane jungle in an attempt to gather resources. The thoughts of her excitement and self-righteousness fill her mind as she thinks about building a shelter for her newly made rhinoceros friend. Oh, this part's good. I think you're gonna like what's coming up next.
Oh, is that so? Well, if it's anything like how the rest of the book has been, it'd be nothing short of spectacular.
There she goes, being accidentally cute again.
But, Killen, I have a request, if that's alright.
Oh, what's going on?
Well, I just have to explain your issue from earlier today to you. I was thinking that we could make some tea beforehand, if that's okay.
Yes! Yuri, that would be great. I'd actually really like that. Fucking Jungle Book ripoff. I want my money back. Her warm smile happily makes a return.
Then it's settled. I'll have to mark my spot in your book, and I'll go grab a kettle and a tea set.
Sounds good. I'm going to go tell Monica what we're doing, and I'll meet you at the door. All right? Why are you telling Monica what you're doing? Why does that matter?
Very well. I have to go plug in the kettle on the wall where Sari is first.
So it'll take us both a little bit before we're ready. That's perfectly fine. With that, she gets up from her desk and both go our separate ways. For a little bit, that is. On my walk over to Monica, I began thinking of what I was going to say to her. I wish stuff was as simple as telling Monica about me and Yuri going into the hall real quick. It wasn't so difficult when I made her concerned just a little bit ago. You know, this is funny because the fallen angel was like, yeah, Monica, we're gonna do something in the hallway. And Monica's like, well, why are you going into the hallway? That's just a one-person job. Why are two people going in the hallway? Monica must know. Monica needs to know. As long as we don't get Monica cunt, we should be fine. It doesn't take long before I approach her. Looks like she's writing down some stuff. Is she coloring black circles onto lines of paper? Onto lines on paper? I thought Sari was the one who liked coloring around here. Oh well, I won't judge. Monica?
Kellen? What's going on?
I thought it'd be appropriate if I told you me and Yuri will be excusing ourselves from the club for a little bit.
No need to be so formal, silly. But thanks for telling me this time. What's going on? Whew.
Okay, me and Yuri are gonna go make some tea. Me and Yuri are gonna be making some tea. That's why we're gonna be gone for a little bit. I've seen one of the greatest fights in UFC history. This has to be better than sex. Well, how'd the fight go, man? Who won?
Okay, that's fine. But
Isn't that more of a one-person kind of? Yo, you shut the fuck up, Monica! You shut the fuck up right now! You better shut up, Monica! How am I supposed to respond to that? No, we're safe from Monica in this mod. I just want to spend time with my friend, okay?
Alright. I wouldn't dare take time away from you two. Just big enough for everyone, okay? I could really go for some tea right now.
Sigh. Alright, I'll let her know. I'll be back. No, we'll be back. With that, Monica resumes her coloring, and I turn away to walk to the door. Once Yuri and I meet up, we leave the classroom, teapot in her hand. She leads the way to the closest water fountain. Our walk from the fountain started in comfortable silence between the two of us, about 5 seconds till Yuri surprisingly breaks it.
So, what did you need to address with Monica?
Oh, that. I just need to tell her what we were doing. I just had to tell her what we were doing. It felt like it was the right thing to do since this is the third time I left the clubroom today.
The third time. I must not have noticed.
She was probably too busy. Absorbing to my book to notice my absence. I'm not complaining though. Oh, that reminds me. Manga told me to tell you to make enough for everyone.
Very well then. I tend to, anyway.
Before I know it, we're both at the water fountain, about 3 rooms away from our clubroom. The hallway is nice and silent. Nobody around to bother us. My teapot... Yuri takes her teapot and starts filling it up while I wait beside her. I can't help but laugh to myself at the thought of pretending to be her bodyguard at this point in time. Khamzat Shaviv by decision and was a pure head-to-head ass-whooping. Dang, by decision? Then... Yeah, that must have been equal ass-whoopings back and forth then. Wow. That's when Yuri looks over to me.
Kilin, what's so funny?
Oh, just something silly I thought of. Now I have a better idea on how to threaten the Dokis in more MMA moves. Why do I hear dogs? Because those are my dogs in the backyard, which I will have to go get them at some point, so I'll be ending the stream sometime soon as I could go get them.
Care to share?
It seems a little embarrassing to share something like that to her. I don't know how she'd react. Wait a second. Yuri, the teapot!
Huh.
Oh! Looks like I alerted her at just the right time, as her teapot is not so quite overflowing, but dangerously close to. She quickly takes her hands away from the water fountain.
Thanks, Kilin. I guess that's what I get for not paying attention.
What are the dogs doing? I don't know, they're barking at something. They're barking at people walking by, I don't know. I guess they're guarding the house. Doing what they do best. Like I said, I am going to have to go get them fairly soon. I'm just trying to find a good place to stop. No worries. This happens to be quite often, so you're not alone.
Well, good to know I'm not alone then.
I don't think I ever want her to be alone.
Shall we head back now?
Yes, let's. With her now full teapot in hand, we continue our walk back to the classroom, but Yuri is walking a little more slowly than our journey to the fountain. I'm guessing she's being careful about not wanting to spill water all over the place. Taking that into consideration, I slow my pace in order for her to keep up. That only seems like the right thing to do. Hey, Yuri?
Yes, Kilin.
I hope I don't sound rude, but earlier today, right before lunchtime, it probably would have sounded rude if I just straight up asked her why she keeps garbage in her bag all the time. I was wondering why you keep so much stuff in your bag.
Oh, well, I hope you don't think I'm a hoarder or anything. It's actually the opposite. I prefer to be a neat freak most of the time.
Okay. How about the next month be about Natsuki? I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to next month being about Natsuki. Have I played? I think I've played a couple of Natsuki mods already. Well, yeah, I played Exit Music. I played Exit Music already, and I played Natsuki and Chill. So, but there are a couple of Natsuki mods I haven't played, like Summer Hope. So maybe we can make next month Natsuki month. So Amigo, Amigo, we need to get Baka Season. We need to get the Baka Season album cover ready for Natsuki month. Oh, that's cool. But I can respect that. I can't stand having my house be a disaster.
I feel the same way. To answer your question though, the first thing I do when I arrive home from school is to take everything out of my bag I put only the essentials back in. It almost feels like I'm starting with a clean slate every day.
And if we are doing Natsuki month, I need to get Dash in here as much as possible because I'm like, Ayo Dash, this is your month. Welcome back, Tag. Hey, that's a good way to put it. There's a lot of nice feelings when it comes to having everything nice and organized, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, of course.
Of course.
A few seconds pass by us until I speak up again. Hey, Yuri? I know I said this already, but I'm still really happy that you're giving my book a chance. I never really get to share my interests on or stuff with anyone. I'm then reminded of Natsuki telling me that Yuri wouldn't give her manga a chance, and a weird feeling of appreciation for Yuri makes itself known to me over what I just told her. Even in my head, the pink like dip block and just like having it has 3 foot growth, bitch. If it's Natsuki, I think of Outcast Miss Jackson. You know what, Lance? You and Amigo could collaborate on the next album cover for Natsuki. You know, we should just make an album cover for every girl. We'll just do that. We already have Purple Season. We have 3 more album covers to make. I can see her face slowly, her smile slowly disappearing.
Well, it's nothing really, Kilin. I understand the feeling of keeping hobbies to oneself. Sometimes it feels like being trapped in a cage, whereas other times it's nice to avoid potential judgment from others.
Dang. Trapped in a cage, despite all my rage? Who is Kanan Yuri? I don't really have a Kanan Yuri. There's one person I know who voiced Yuri for me. Big, if you're interested, go look at my Tropical Rain video, my Tropical Rain shorts. Never thought of it that way. Who is Kane and Monica? I don't have a Kane and Monica, actually. I guess me? I don't have anybody else who voices Monica. Well, that's one way of putting it.
Oh, speaking of which, do you still have the book I gave you yesterday?
I still do. It's been in my backpack the whole time. Now that I think about it, I haven't even checked out the name of her book. For real though, Natsuki has the most submission pro deck for the game. I mean, she's small, bro. She's small as hell. Kill is by Kanan Yuri. I now hear her is British. I've corrupted you, Tag. I've corrupted you. I should really get around to that. Oh. Do you think we can read your book after... Do you think we can read your book after we've finished mine?
Yes, I think I would enjoy that. You've been quite the help in explaining things about your book. In all fairness, I should probably do the same with mine.
I like that. It sounds like a good time.
But I have still quite a bit of your book left to go.
That's okay. I don't expect us to finish my book today. I'm certain we still have a few days left until that happens.
Oh, you're probably right.
Once we approach the clubroom door, I take the initiative to open the door for Yuri since she has her hands full. Like a gentleman, she gives me a bright smile as she walks in. That's probably her way of saying thanks, and it makes me feel all warm and tingly inside. When is the next Doki's Reacting gonna be up? You know, it's funny you asked that because I was just thinking about that the other day. The short answer to your question is, it's going to be a while. Making those videos takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to make that happen. It feels nice, but at least I'm glad you liked it enough to ask me that question though. That gives me hope. So it's not gonna go away. Just it'll be a hot minute before the next video comes out. I got a lot of work to do there. Also, thank you, Lance. Happy to hear that. It feels nice to do nice things like this for my friend. I like this feeling. Once they're both inside and the door is closed, Yuri looks over to me.
Ken, I'm going to finish making the tea, and we're both going to distribute cups to everyone in the class. Can you take care of Monica and Sari for me? I'll handle Natsuki so you don't have to.
Oh, thank goodness. Of course!
Of course.
Oh, when Yuri finds out MC got Natsuki a candy, she'll probably have a bayonet gun.
Excellent.
And doing this must really put her in a good mood or something. I'm guessing this is something she enjoys doing. Before I walk over to Yuri's desk, I reach down to grab my backpack from its usual spot and take it with me to her desk. Once I'm over there, I place my backpack right on top of her desk and grab an unused chair adjacent to hers and bring it close. But this time I don't place it directly next to hers. Instead, the chair is placed parallel to hers on the opposite side that I'm facing her. Opposite side so I'm facing her. Oh. This is a new perspective. Cool. Taking a seat, I open up my bag and find the book that Yuri gave me. Looks like it's a little bit bigger than my book. It covers a nice dark shade of purple, almost like Yuri's hair. I like the intro of Monica's Sayori. I'm glad you did. I had the whole idea planned out in my head. It was pretty cute. It was also my first attempt with using Adobe After Effects, which is something I'm going to be using a lot more of in the near future because I have a lot of big plans and stuff. Also, welcome back. I hope you found the right short. The one I was talking about was Yuri. Oh, MC fat shames Yuri. That's one. MC went to the store. Oh, don't worry. MC will go to the store after the club is over. I'm sure. A square is placed in the middle of the book with a concrete building on the glassy plain in the shape of a castle's battlement, and a princess looking over one of the journals on the cover. The book is titled "An Unlikely Hero." How have I ever heard of this in my life? I think I'll give it some attention another time. What's Yuri up to? Having spotted Yuri over near the closet, she seems to be carrying a paper bag of what I assume are tea leaves or tea bags or something. Watching her move as she's preparing the tea for everyone. She seems to move with such elegance and grace. Fat shaming bad. Big girls need love too. Well, the short makes the title makes sense if you watch the short, but Mr. Zara, Mr. Zara, all fairness, Mr. Zara, I am a fan of the bigger girls. I'm so who could give bigger girls a chance. Within reason, but I could give bigger girls a chance, so. This is something I'd probably expect from Monica, but the scene in front of me is just quite mesmerizing. Just like how stunning she was the first time I saw her at the lake for the first time. A smile makes its way out to my face after thinking about the events of yesterday for a little bit, but I am broken out of my trance as I remember that Yuri wanted me to hand cups of tea out to everyone. Yeah, I think it's time to give her a hand now. Placing my backpack on the ground to the right of my seat and staying up from Yuri's desk. I walk over to the now steaming teapot to see she's pouring tea in the separate glass cups she keeps in the room. Is it time, Yuri?
Yes, but please be careful. We won't want anything to break now.
I'll play it safe then. One at a time.
Oh, how sagacious of you.
Yeah, that. Taking one of the cups over to Sayori, she grabs it from me and thanks me. Walking back to the surplus of teacups we have, I grab another one. Walking back over to where Monica is while trying to burn my fingers, I carefully sit down in front of her.
Kellen?
Huh? Yeah?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to say hi. Thanks for the tea, by the way.
What was the point of that? I found myself scratching the back of my head. Monika's weird. Yeah, no problem. Turning away from her, I returned back to where her teacup would initially were, only to find Yuri patiently waiting for me. Should I say, saving the best for last? Nah, that might sound too conceited. No, it's not, because it's exactly what happened. I decided to speak up as she pours a cup for me and her. You really do this properly, don't you?
It only seems appropriate. I shouldn't do any less when making tea for others.
She looks away and blushes for the square root 64th time.
Especially for my friend.
I can't help but bury my face in my hands so the smile grows bigger. I kind of really like it when she says that. Taking a moment to recover from the sudden blood rush to my face, I take one of the teacups and carefully make my way back to Yuri's desk after falling, with her falling behind me. You know, I'm glad blood's rushing to his face and not someplace else. Once I take my seat in the corner, once I take my seat at the spot on my desk and place the teacup down, the first thing I do is blow on it and take a sip. This is where Yuri sits in a respective seat, and we're facing each other now. Oh, this is a very cute image. There's no possible way I could hide my happiness at this moment. This is such a good idea.
I agree. This makes my time in the club that much better.
I can understand why. I can't help but feel more comfortable and somewhat safe right now, thanks to this relaxing feeling, the warmth and taste of the tea, and also being this close to my friend. Life is good. Oh, I just remembered something. All without a word, I reach into my back pocket, pull out the chocolate bar I bought earlier, turning the top half of the wrapper off. I break off 2 pieces, place them on my half of the desk. I break 2 more pieces off and place them on the Yuri side of the desk. This is for you.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thanks.
I smiled warmly at her and enjoyed the snack I bought, to which she happily followed suit. Taking another sip of my tea, I take a moment to think about what's exactly going on. This is quite the situation I'm in. He flexes to avoid blood while going to an undesirable place. Ah, yes, Lance, speaking from experience. Chocolate tea? An adorable girl right in front of me? How lucky can a guy get? Wouldn't this be considered a date? I wonder if Yuri thinks of this right now.
Anyway, I think it's about time we get started.
I am then snapped out of my inquisitive stupor. Right, it's time. I feel more than ready for whatever info dump she's about to give.
Alright, so most important, do you know what a verb is?
Isn't that an action word?
Yes, you could say that. Almost every sentence requires one. You know, words like run, exist, break, the list goes on. It's quite important to know if you want to understand what adverbs are. Before we get into that, we must become adjectives. Do you know how those work?
Adjectives? Yeah, like I said before, words that describe something.
Exactly. For example, words like difficult, friendly, valuable, those could be used to describe a noun.
Memories from first grade of elementary school come rushing back to me, mostly good ones. I remember what those are. A person, place, or thing, right?
Yes. And also adjectives are used to modify a noun. That's exactly what adverbs do to regular verbs. Tell me the first verb that comes to your mind.
Walk.
Okay.
Yuri seems to be deep in thought right now, but also back to normal after a little bit. Also after some tea between me and her. It's not a YouTube short. It's called It's called MC Fat Shames Yuri. It's a stream short. I'll tag if you want to find it. If you want to find it for big and put it in the chat, you could do that. If you feel up to it. It's not hard to find. It's called MC Fat Shames Yuri. The thumbnail is pretty hard to miss.
Okay, so slow is an adjective we can use for this. But remember how I said that adverbs directly modify a verb?
Yeah.
Well, turn slow into slowly, and that's how it works. Although I don't think slowly walk sounds right. In this case, an adverb will come directly after to make everything sound proper. I hope that makes sense.
Well, I understand how those two work now, but I'm still confused on why they both start with AD.
Ah, you're right, the prefix ad. This might be a little hard to understand, but when ad is used as a prefix, it means you're trying to bring you towards something.
I think I can feel my brain hurting by trying to figure this out.
when someone advertises something, they're trying to turn your attention towards what they have. If you need something to be adjusted, wouldn't you say it needs to be tilted towards what you prefer?
Oh.
When you're on an adventure, wouldn't it seem incomplete if your challenges and dangers weren't presented towards you?
Grammar lessons with Yuri and Mr. Zero.
I'm getting a little sidetracked. I'm sorry.
Also, thank you Tag for being a good moderator. Yuri actually is kind of cute when she overtalks like this. No need to be sorry. I kind of like where this is going. A small smile replaces her apprehensive face.
Very well then. To get to the point, adjectives are descriptive words placed towards a noun, whereas adverbs are placed near or towards a verb.
Ah, there we go. That makes so much more sense.
Fantastic. Now for a real challenge.
Oh?
Give me a sentence with an adverb, a verb, and a noun, all in the same sentence, and I'll tell you how well you've done.
Oh boy. She's really putting me on the spot here. Let's see. It takes a few moments of thinking, but I think I've got this down. Actually, no. Bravo, Mr. Zero. Bravo. Sorry, the cops out of nowhere. Sorry, the cops out of nowhere. Fuck you, Mr. Zero. Maybe it's Dusty over there or something.
Oh, that works. Now, give me another sentence. This time we'll need a present form of verb and noun.
Present form?
Mm-hmm. For example, roll will turn to rolling.
She has a weird circular motion with her fingers to demonstrate what she means. Ah, okay. Alright, thinking of something shouldn't be too hard. It doesn't take too long for another sentence to come to mind. Swinging open the door.
Ow! Paper cut.
Natsuki gets up from her chair and leaves the room.
Well, alright, I suppose that works. I'm glad I was able to make sense of that issue for you. And that's Zero's right tip of the day. I've always wanted to say that.
Zero has determination to make many references. It's like Zero will put as many references to this mod as he could possibly muster. In a weird way, I can respect that. Wow, Yuri, you're so smart. You're so kakoi. Why aren't you the club president? The look on her face turns from bashful to one of slight embarrassment.
Oh, goodness. I don't dare think about taking on such responsibility.
Yep, those are my dogs again.
Monica seems like the perfect fit for the role.
Ah, yeah, I can see that. That much responsibility seems scary at times.
I concur. By the way, Kilin, don't you have English with Professor Halley?
Oh, hello, Avant-Garde. Professor Halley? As in Halley Babaca? Oh, I know who she's talking about now. He's an English teacher for people who are in special education. No, that's one of my special education classes.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's okay. I have class with Professor JQilin. Everyone calls him Snow for whatever reason. He's really nice, doesn't mind helping me with stuff like this. I can feel the blood rush to my face again, just like how you do. God, I hope I'm not torturing her. That'd be bad.
Oh, you're too kind. I don't deserve a friend as nice as you.
Like I said yesterday, I wouldn't have it any other way. There is a somewhat awkward silence between us for a while before I remember that still have some time left before I read. Oh, I can't. Fuck! I was doing so while reading. Now I can't read anymore. There's still some awkward silence between us for a while before I remember that we still have some time left to read some of my book. Also, okay, Mr. Zaria, you are talking about Holly Babica. Yes, I'm on guard. Yuri is talking about Holly Babica. Oh, what about my book?
Ah, yes, we should probably get back to that.
As Yuri reaches down to her bag to retrieve my book, I stand up from my seat and in front of her, grab said seat, and carefully bring it around so it's directly next to hers. Yuri stares at my pants. She's looking at something and asks her, "Hey Yuri, why are you..." Bring my teacup closer to me. I then take a seat. Okay, I'm up close to her again. Take the respective side of the book from one-of-a-kind formation that, and nothing happens for a few seconds. As you can see, they're reading a different book because the cover of the book is green. Yuri, what part are you at?
Oh, sorry. I'm right here.
She points to the sentence of the book where she last left off reading. Oh, alright. That's when I start reading alongside of her. After a page or two of reading, my focus of the story becomes less and less, and as I can't help but wonder to myself what is going on in Yuri's mind as she ventures through my story. Inside Yuri's mind. We're inside her mind. Never have I ever imagined in all my days I would see Yuri in a tiger print top and skirt. Alright, the month of Natsuki is coming together. I'm happy to hear that, Lance.
It's a sculpture outside, despite the various banana and palm leaves surrounding me. But I can endure such an atmosphere. I have to. I can cool down in the broken down airplane that lays abandoned in this jungle.
Amazonia, Yuri, yes.
But I don't think I have the time for that right now. I have an important job at hand. There's no turning back right now.
Airplane jungle.
My journey to the airplane jungle is about halfway finished. I still have various resources to collect for the shelter that Ellie and I are supposed to make for tonight. Brandishing my pocket knife, I begin to climb up the banana tree in front of me. Once I'm at the top, keeping myself supported with my left arm and both legs.
Get me the clerk who sold that, because I want one.
I grab my pocket knife and tear away at the base of the leaves, making sure they fall to the ground. And then I do the same for the various banana bunches that thrive on this tree.
Kill, you give Yuri a Tarzan war cry. I don't know if I can muster that. Man, this Donkey Kong book isn't that funny. Also, Mr. Zare, I like the font you used for this. This is really cute. There's like no text box, it's just the font and everything. I like that a lot.
Once this task is complete, and I begin my journey downwards, a somewhat familiar voice makes itself known. Rolling deep! Once I reach the ground and regain my footing, I see two monkeys running up to me. Ah, I know them. Connus and Joey. Although he wants to be called
the green mixtape for whatever reason. Oh, that font was ripped from Donkey Kong Country on SNES. So this is the Donkey Kong Country thing you were talking about. Oh, okay.
I will judge him for having a nickname he wants to go by. Ah, hello again, you two. Connus is the first to speak.
Lady Yuri, it's great to see you again.
What is going on?
One of my buds on Twitch. Ah, okay.
Right. I forgot he's known for his incessant yelling. Oh, I'm about halfway done with gathering resources for today. Looking down at the banana bunches in front of me, an idea comes to mind. How about snack time? How does snack time sound, boys?
Oh, we get no sound effect for this one?
He's like, sounds great. Just don't get caught as the green ones. He hates anything green.
Laughing to myself quietly as Connors rolls his eyes, I sit down, my back against the banana tree I just climbed. Grabbing a banana bunch and tearing off 3 bananas from the bunch I have harvested, I distribute them evenly among us. It's been a while since I last ate today. I'm going to need the energy for what I have left to do. At one point in time during snack time, a rumbling of the earth can be heard. Taking the moment to figure out where such a sound is coming from, I scan the area to see a rhinoceros running towards the 3 of us, with something green tied around his horn. From the looks of it, he also seems to be a giant. There also seems to be a giant frog riding on his back.
I didn't want to say anything.
Once the both of them make their approach, the frog immediately jumps off the rhino and bounces onto my lap, happily making himself at home.
Lady Yuri, I haven't seen you in so long.
A genuine smile appears on my face as I carefully place my free hand on the frog's forehead. His rough texture doesn't really feel that bad. Winky, I'm happy to see you too. Sorry I haven't been around your part of the woods to visit lately.
No worries. We're all busy at times.
Soft croaking noises can be heard from him as he happily rests for a bit. My attention is then diverted to the rhinoceros, who seems to be having difficulty with trying to remove the vines from his trunk. This is Rambi, a friend that Ellie and I made recently, and is soon to be recipient of the shelter that will be made later tonight. It makes me happy that I'm able to be helping a friend with his everyday life.
Hey, guys. A little help here.
Both of the monkeys then get up from their spot and walk over to help them out.
Oh, I know who Rambi is. Rambi's from Donkey Kong. That much I do know, Mr. Zera.
Cons take the leaves off of Remy's horn, and they both end up getting tangled in themselves. In them himself.
I messed it up, dude.
Oh, I messed it up, dude. Oh god. Mr. Zera, I love every bit of this. This is amazing.
I still question why he thinks it's necessary to shout most of the time. After a little bit, the vines are gingerly placed next to the banana leaf pile I've accumulated.
Here are the vegetable ropes I've gathered for you, Lady Yuri.
They're called vines. But thank you nonetheless.
Anytime. I must be off. I must run off now. I'll be at West River Plains if you need me again.
I don't blame him for wanting to spend time there. There's a beautiful chasm down that way that divides the West and East River Plains. It's definitely a relaxing area.
Finally, someone who loves this. Everyone who plays this part seems to say, "I have no idea what's going on." This is what Yuri is thinking about when she's reading the book. That much is clear. But this is really cute, and there's so many references here. I think this is really endearing, and it really sets our Castle Walls apart from any other Yuri mod out there, or heck, any other DDLC mod in general. The fact that you not only show what Yuri's reading, but you went even further than that to actually show text of what's going on, and then went even further to show what the character's thinking about as they're reading the story. That's really cool, and that took a lot of effort, I'm sure, to do. Is it relevant to the ultimate plot? No. But is it cool? It sure as heck is.
I should visit there again sometime. Alright, please be safe. With that, Rambi turns around and runs off, as his task for the day is now complete. averting my vision upwards towards the sky. I take a moment to let my mind wander and relax for a bit. All within the company of my amphibious and orangutan friends. But this doesn't last long. As I remember the other jobs that must be completed before dusk. I think it's time for me to take my leave now. I look down to Winky, still in my lap, relieved that he hasn't fallen asleep yet. Will you be able to make it home? Will you be able to make it home safe?
Can this get its own mod? You know what? Can Ellie? Can Ellie get its own mod? Is all to the plot. Surprisingly enough, no one has managed to figure out every jungle sequence like this foreshadows something. Huh, is that right? You know what, now that you point out, Mr. Zero, I'm gonna have to pay very close attention. But you know what, something, Mr. Zero? The fact that you managed to make these sequences relevant to the overall plot makes this even better. So again, kudos to you for having such a well thought out story. I should be just fine.
Alright, if you say so. I then rise from my spot by the tree to look around for my other two friends and smile. Farewell, you two. They both wave to me as I begin my walk towards the broken down airplane. It only takes a few steps of mine before hearing that unforgettable yelling again.
Rolling out!
I swear, that boy's never going to change, is he? The aeroplane. With a short walk to the aeroplane, I take out my pocket knife again as I begin harvesting hibiscus flowers.
Ah, hibiscus flowers. Oh, that takes me back. Oh, reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. I think if Zara puts some context, some foreshadowing this context, it'll make it relevant to the story.
There's an abundance of them growing by the old aeroplane, not to mention a variety of colors among them. Excitement builds up inside me at the thought of being able to decorate something that I've taken apart in building. However, once I've approached the aeroplane, my excitement quickly becomes downcast at the sight of one of my parrot friend Squawks, who's taking shelter inside of the aeroplane with a rather gloomy face. Hey, is everything alright? That's when he looks up to me, my gaze.
No. Lady Yuri, is there any way you could help me out?
I could at least try. Please tell me what's wrong. He takes a moment to regain his composure.
My darling Perry is stuck in the Skull Rock jungle. She got herself caught in one of those square webs again.
I know what he's talking about. Squidder is a freakishly large non-venomous spider who roams around these jungles. But he prefers to be called Shoes, as he somehow manages to obtain 4 pairs of shoes for himself.
Ah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Okay. Is this another Donkey Kong reference I know? Because that's a Donkey Kong enemy. I know you see squares a lot in Sticker Bush Symphony. Or at least the jungle level that Sticker Bush Symphony plays in.
Ooh, that troublemaker! Well, it's a good thing I'm heading that way in the first place. I'll go investigate for you. I was planning to go there mainly because of the excessive amount of bamboo that grows around the area. But now I have more reasons to head that way.
Thanks, you're the best.
I smiled back at him and quickly make my way over to the dark cave that's on the opposite side of this jungle.
Yo, Mr. Zero, I agree with everybody, Mr. Zero. If you can make this a mod, not any of the squares, one of your animal buddies. Oh, animal buddy. Maybe I think it's something. Maybe I think it's something else, Mr. Zero. But I do remember seeing a spider wearing a bunch of shoes from Donkey Kong Country. That much I remember. But I would say, Mr. Zero, if you can make this his own mod, I think honestly I would play this. If you can make a sub mod of Art Castle Wall just this, that would be fantastic.
I have to pass through there if I want to access the Skull Rock jungle.
The dark cave. Oh, damn, okay.
They don't call this place a dark cave for no reason. Inside is much quieter than outside. No weather-related elements to deal with. Stones of various sizes are scattered all around the area. Stalactites cover the ceiling in certain spots, and there are few obsidian deposits around.
Funny enough, I thought I'd make this act into an actual children's book. Oh, really? You should. You should make this into a children's book. You should do something with this story, Mr. Zero. This is such a good story, it shouldn't go to waste. Really. So if you make this into a children's book, that'd be really cool.
If only I had made a stone hammer and stone chisel. I could use both of these to harvest obsidian to potentially create my very own knife.
Are we still playing Castle Walls? We sure are.
I can't help but giggle at the thought of creating my very own knife collection out here in the wilderness. I could start a new life as an artisan, forging and etching my very own designs in the knives I make. It would be like a dream come true. Right. Back to more important matters. It's a miracle I've remembered my way around this cave, so I haven't been around here in a while. If memory serves me right, the way out of here is to the Skull Rock jungle, the exact opposite side of this cave. One rather long yet peaceful walk to the other side. I stopped my tracks as I realized I have a small yet steep hill to traverse in order to reach the jungle. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. I can handle this. Taking a moment to breathe freely, I approach the passage from in front of me and begin to climb one limb at a time.
The Skull Rock Jungle. This is a cool background.
1 minute later, and I've reached the top. Exhaustion is slowly starting to become apparent, and it's growing more and more due to the heat that I'm subjecting myself to again. But I must keep going. Before I begin my journey towards the giant bamboo patch that grows in this jungle, I can't help but notice a very faint buzzing sound, almost like a beehive. Standing still to inspect the area, my eyes land on a noticeably large beehive hanging from a giant tree in the middle of this jungle. But no swarms of bees are present. Well, I know where to avoid walking now. Traversing through the varied wildlife around me, I make my way over to the massive clay pit that's close to the mini bamboo field, only to see a giant spiderweb constructed in between a mango tree and a lychee fruit tree.
Oh, the lychee fruit.
Lychee fruit.
Okay, a bunch of things right now. One, this is Earthbound music. I think this is Foreside. This is a remix of Foreside. One, because I love this song. Two, because this is the bike. I know the bike uses a lot of his videos. Three, the special soul who wrote A Permanent Spot in My Heart. I know who she's talking about.
Those are his all-time favorite. If only I wasn't so far away from you. Oh, how I miss you so. Ah. There's that buzzing sound again that's louder than the last time I heard it. What on earth is going on? There are no bees around. I haven't been in the heat for that long.
No, fuck the bike. Also, this song is Because I Love You. It's called Because I Love You. No, fuck the bike. What do you have against the bike, Mr. Sarah? Oh, the song is called Because I Love You. Okay, good to know. The song is called Because I Love You.
Also, what do you have against the bite, Mrs. Zara? Now I'm curious.
Maybe my mind is playing tricks on me. I should probably ignore it. There are more important matters at hand. I glance at both trees. One glance at both trees shows a yellow quetzal with red and blue feathers. Stuck in the web, trying to break free from the impromptu prison she's found herself in. I think this is my time to shine. Approaching both trees, I brandish my pocket knife, yet again, just in case I need it.
The bike made me feel very sad in the past with one of his Yuri series on YouTube. Oh, there's one Yuri series on YouTube. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not a big fan of how he writes Yuri either. So, don't feel too bad about that.
Perry! What's going on?
I wasn't paying attention where I was flying, and now I'm trapped here. Did Squawk send you over here?
He did. He did. Allow me to help. Please hold still for a bit. Carefully grabbing hold of Perry with my left hand, I slowly skillfully slash away at the spider's web in an attempt to rescue her. After a few draining moments, Perry is free from the web. And also free from any remaining web that may have stuck to her. Taking a moment to store my knife away, I bring both my hands together for Perry to rest on them.
Thanks, Lady Yuri. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, this is what MC said to her.
She then playfully jumps around and gives me a quick peck on the cheek. It's nothing, really. Now, let's learn from our mistake, shall we?
You know it. Where did Squawks fly off to?
He's over by the rundown aeroplane right now. Without another word, Perry flies toward the dark cave to return to her better half. Whew, that's done. Now for the bamboo. I cannot ignore that cursed buzzing sound any longer, as it becomes louder and louder as the seconds pass. Aggravate the possible realization of that I might be going insane. I start frantically looking around the area in hopes to disprove such thoughts. That's when I look up to the sky and see several dozen mechanical bees with buzzsaws for stingers invading the sky. My blood runs cold and my eyes widen at the sight as I'm frozen in place. That's when I hear the trumpeting scream of an elephant.
God, that is terrifying.
That must be Ellie. She sounded more high-pitched and distressed than her usual tone, which brings me even less at ease. Within seconds, I see her running towards me, at such unstoppable speed that I've never seen in all my life. But her eyes are wide out of fear.
It's like, Yuri, get out of here!
This is... Chaos is coming?
She has started to fade away from me, still keeping up speed. Nobody around drops this honorific from my name, unless it's absolutely crucial. Looking up to the sky again, past the bees,
This is a green mechanical jet-propelled robot flying through the sky with a stainless steel skull as a head.
mechanical arms and boxing gloves attached.
And solid blades protrude as head 360 degrees of his whole body. Let's see. Is it Chaos? Is it Chaos or Chaos? What's...
Several grenades are dropped from the inside compartments of the bees above. My eyes widen even more. The light of my fight or flight response kicks in, and I run as fast as I can towards the dark cave. As I'm running, explosions can be heard from the background, each one increasing my adrenaline. Wait! Rambi's over that way! That's where the chasm is!
No, get out of here! It's not safe here! Hey, yo! There's so much going on right now! Chaos, one of the bosses of Doki Country 3. Oh, okay.
The sound of explosions are getting closer, and all the various agonizing screams of my fellow animal friends. As I approach the entrance to the dark cave, I turn around and begin my descent. only to see blood and skeleton matter splash across the base of the trees in front of me. The sickening sight in front of me brings me to tears, which makes it hard to focus on my climb downwards.
The loud thud from the closet saps me out of my story-esque reverie. Oh, God! Oh, God. Poor Ramby, poor everybody. For fuck's sake, bro. Shit. Okay. I've been going for nearly 4 hours now. My voice is shot. So yeah, one hell of a kid's book, right? Yeah, everything's going so well. Lady Yuri having fun with her animal friends, and some big robot comes in, grenading everybody, killing everything in the jungle. Blood and guts rain down the sky. And Yuri's crying because all of her people she knows are dying. Bro, that's one hell of a story. And on that sobering note, I've been going for 4 hours now. I think now's the time to say goodbye, everybody. Your boy needs time to recover, because reading and being in character for this long is really hard on your voice. Yuri should have used her sword. She should have. This was fun, though. There's not going to be a stream tomorrow, unfortunately. I'll probably pick up streaming again early on Monday. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, this was fun. So, I'm happy you guys have been enjoying yourself. Mrs. Zera, I'm having a lot of fun playing our Castle Wall so far. And I'm very excited to keep chugging along with the rest of the mod. The month of Yuri will continue. The month of Yuri will be fun. Next stream, I'll probably go back to playing Fallen Angel. So I get to visit Monokun again and all that good stuff. So, it's been real. It's been fun. It's your boy, JQilin. Ciao for now.